Yo, what is good? What is good? What is good? How is everybody doing? How's everybody doing, man? Hope everybody's doing well. Man, how we doing, man? How we doing? We got the last day of the combine, you guys. Last day of the combine. Should be a good one. Should be a freaking good one. I mean, hey, this is defensive backs. So we got safeties, we got corners, man. This is a good day, man. This is a good day. As you guys know, man, I really got my eye on a certain safety, a couple safeties, but I really like two guys, man. Nick Cross out of Maryland, shout out to my guy X, and Verone McKinley out of Oregon. Those two are my top two guys that I feel like is realistic for the Raiders to be able to pick up. And I definitely feel like the Raiders should pick those up. So I'm very, very excited to be able to actually go live while the thing starts so I can react with this with you guys live. Have fun. You looking at McKinley? Definitely, my guy. Definitely. Hey, McKinley is my dude. And shout out to Tavio, man. First one in the chat this morning. Shout out to my guy. We also got Blue King in here. Raid might be able to pull up later on. Chef was good. Pharaoh, what's up, my man? We got Derek Carr haters. Is what up, Andy? What's good with you, my boy? Coverage safeties. Verone McKinley's kind of do it all, and Nick Cross is pretty much a coverage guy. He's not really going to come down into the box and really hit you. He'll be able to make a lot of pass breakups at the catch point. He has a long, he's long, he has a good wingspan. He's a track runner, so he's very, very fast. So the safety position fits him very, very well. Shout out to my guy Christian. He says, when's the deadline for the franchise tag? The deadline is the 8th. So very, very soon. Very, very soon. Only a couple days away from really being able to know who will be a free agent, who will be able to be free to talk, who will actually get the tag, do you have to trade for him? And that's really going to be the talk of the town on I believe that's, what's today? Today's the 7th? Oh, 26. So on Tuesday, we'll be able to see if a guy like Devontae Adams, Marcus Williams, if all these guys get the franchise tag. So we'll be able to see that. It'll be very, very, very good. I didn't know McKinley played corner too. I'll take the versatility. That's everything in Patrick Graham's scheme. I don't just like McKinley because he's a good football player. I like him because he's an overall great talent. Hold on. That dog gonna stay outside. What up, Nation? What's up, Dyson? What's good with you, my guy? Unknown Raider, what's up? He says we have to address the wide receiver one position. Definitely, 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 definitely. You have to. And with the combine being done for the wide receivers, I'm very, very excited to see what route the Raiders actually go with when it comes to these wide receivers. Because it's very, very interesting, extremely interesting in my opinion. I'm glad that the Raiders had already met with 3 wide receivers earlier on in the week. Those guys being Justin Ross, Garrett Wilson, and Chris Olave. Obviously, Justin Ross did not participate in any drills really besides, I believe, lifting. But Chris Olave and Garrett Wilson absolutely tore up the combine, and I'm glad we were able to meet with those guys. We also already met with a couple defensive backs. I believe we met with Kobe Bryant out of Cincinnati. We met with linebacker Devin Lloyd, who more and more I think about it, man, Devin Lloyd's probably going to go to the Broncos at pick 9, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. But hey, we got defensive backs. We will see a lot of people run today. I believe to start off, they're doing punters and that kind of stuff. I could care less about a punter, bro. We're not going to draft a punter. But so while the punters and the special teams guys are working, we could talk some shit, man. Linebacker, why do we never take a strong linebacker in the draft? Will fit Graham's scheme. Yeah, that's personally why I was pretty happy that one of my favorite linebackers in the draft, Brian Asamoah, did work out yesterday. Running a 4.61 for a linebacker is pretty decent. So I see a lot of versatility with Brian Asamoah, Raider Black, and I really, really would love for the Raiders to be able to go out and get him. As for Marcus Williams or Quandary Diggs, my guy Derek Carr hater, Quandary Diggs, I believe, is the more realistic option because he's not going to take as much money as Marcus Williams. Marcus Williams is a guy who's extremely young. He has 5 years of NFL experience, only 25 years old as well. He's going to demand a lot of money, especially coming off of last year where the Saints just put the franchise tag. So he didn't really have a long-term deal. He didn't really get much guaranteed money. So he's going to demand a lot of money. He's going to demand a lot of money. Quandary Diggs is 29 years old, so very, very good player. But my thing with Quandary Diggs is that he is more of just a strong safety. He's a good player, but I feel like the versatility that you have with Quandary Diggs is a little bit less due to the fact that in this scheme you kind of need two free safeties with Patrick Graham. And I feel like Quandary Diggs, if he were to be asked to come down in coverage in the top, I feel like if we went and signed Quandary Diggs in free agency, it'd be pretty tough for him to take on that role because you have to really remember with Patrick Graham's scheme in New York, he had two free safeties. He had Logan Ryan and Xavier McKinney. And then he kind of had that strong safety linebacker role with Jabril Peppers. So it'll be interesting to see what route we go in free agency if we do address safety in free agency. But I feel like today it could potentially shift what we may be doing. Right? There's a lot of guys, a lot of talented guys that will be out here putting in work today. So very, very excited to see what we do. But hey, man, it is what it is. Shout out to my guy EC. He says Asamoah a bust. Hell no, man. But your guy Muma, he did very, very good yesterday, EC. I would love for the Raiders to be able to pick up Muma. He looked fantastic. Beavers in the second. I wouldn't. Nah, there's gonna be a run on linebackers, so I wouldn't be mad at it. Troy Anderson, holy crap. He went insane yesterday. Troy Anderson running a 4.41 as a linebacker is ridiculous. Leo Chanel also did a great job yesterday. It was amazing. It was amazing. Devin Lloyd or bust. Devin Lloyd's a phenomenal player. I do think that he'll actually end up going to the Denver Broncos though. I think the Broncos are going to try and go into the new year, new season with a solidified quarterback, with a quarterback that they know is proven in the league, and I think they're going to go out and get an interior linebacker in the draft, and I think that'll be Devin Lloyd or Nakobe Dean. It could be Nakobe Dean, but personally, I was a little bit disappointed that he didn't work out. He didn't work out, but yeah. Travis Jones looked smooth. Yeah, he most definitely did, Tavio. But my problem with Travis Jones, he lost 40 pounds to run the faster 40. And I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that personally. I know that he probably played close to 320 or 330 in the Senior Bowl, but I think 40 pounds is a bit of a drastic change just so that you could run a faster 40. I love Travis Jones. I still hope that we draft Travis Jones, but I really, really hope that his playing weight is around 635 to 640 because that weight he dropped 40 pounds, and 40 pounds for an interior defensive lineman is extremely significant. And for his role, he needs to have a little bit of mass on him, you know. And for Jordan Davis, he slimmed down, but he slimmed down the fat. Like he slimmed down on the goods on the good. Like he did it in a good way. He was 360 at Georgia. He came in at 341, so he lost 19 pounds, but he looked a lot more lean. So for him, it was good. It was good. Um, how do you feel about Bubba Bolden, safety out of Miami? I like him. I like him a lot. I hope he. I'm not sure. Do you guys know if Bubba Bolden was invited to the combine? If Bubba Bolden is working out, he's another safety that you really have to look into. Bubba Bolden, Nick Cross, who Smoke Monday. A lot of guys that I feel like should really be able to increase their draft stock today. I think after today, though, Verone McKinley may be a guy that'll go early third round to late second round. We didn't see a safety get drafted last year until the second round, but that's because there wasn't a guy like Jaquan Brisker or Kyle Hamilton or Daxton Hill in the draft last year. But well, there was Trayvon Merritt, but he had his injury problem. But who knows? Who knows? Can the Raiders trade Carr for Rodgers and a wide receiver for Adams and give up draft picks? They can. I mean, both teams just have to agree on it. I think it's highly unlikely though. Shout out to my guy OG Chronicles of the Black Hole in this movie. Shout out to my guy, man. They got the punters going first. Yeah, the punters going first, man. It's good. Get them up out the way. Get them up out the way. Yesterday they started off with a long snapper, so that's fine with me. Bolden is there at the combine. Perfect, perfect. I would love to see that. Andy have SC. He's doing a show too. Um, I'm not gonna take him off his show, Jack. He gotta do his show, man. I'm not gonna take him off. Trevor Penning, y'all be so worried about the wrong position, and it shows. I would love Trevor Penning, but I feel like he lit up the combine. I feel like there's gonna be a run on tackles as well, man. Some positions that I feel like will make the draft board kind of slide is offensive tackle and defensive tackle. Devontae White was phenomenal yesterday. Jordan Davis was phenomenal yesterday. Travis Jones was phenomenal yesterday. There's gonna be a big, big, big slide on defensive tackles. Neal, he looked very good yesterday. So defensive tackles and offensive tackles, I feel like there's gonna be a really big slide and shift on those, and I feel like um, we might have a decent pick at a certain wide receiver due to the fact that I feel like LA needs a defensive tackle. The Broncos may shock a couple people and go linebacker. So it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting. I really feel like there is going to be a run on offensive tackles and defensive tackles in the first round. So it could allow us to go out and get a talented guy that really shouldn't really be there. Hopefully it's a guy like Treylon Burks, but who knows? Who knows? Do you think we should use Abrams in more of a role like Seattle uses Jamal Adams? Yes. Jamal Adams is technically a outside linebacker for him. And I think that works perfectly because they use his nature, his innate nature to go and get the ball inside the box and they keep him there. They don't have Jamal Adams in coverage too much and it helped. I mean, the man had 11 sacks as a safety his first year in Seattle. You should definitely do something like that in my opinion, but um I'm not the coach, so and first up for the defensive backs, we got Jalen Armour Davis out of Alabama running his 40. We'll see what he does. Bucky Brooks says wide receivers, ends, and tackles are deep this year. I definitely believe that wide receivers and ends are deep. I do not agree with the tackles, just for the simple fact that, you know, I feel like defensive tackles are valued so highly that you're going to get to the second round and there's going to be none left. I really feel that way. I think we go best linebacker slash wide receiver on the board at 22, vet tackle and wide receiver in the free agency. I would love that. I would love that. I would absolutely love that. I feel like you definitely choose whether it's a wide receiver. I think you definitely have to think about a defensive tackle in the first round. Because I just don't really like the defensive tackles that are in the free agency market besides Tim Settle from Washington, but he's more of a nose guy. So you can go out and fill your nose tackle role, trade back and draft a guy like Perrion Winfrey that won't be there by your 53 pick. So you can do that and you get a great pass rusher in Perrion Winfrey. You bring in a guy like Tim Settle from the Washington football team, and you have a very, very good defensive line at that point. You have a great mix between young, veterans, and then you also have good guys like Max who are just a superstar. Kalen Barnes ran a 4.33. That was amazing. That was amazing. What's good, Chris Gang? I didn't even see you in here. What's good, my guy? What's up with you, man? Hope you're doing well. I'm coming around to Jahan Dotson. Yeah, Jahan Dotson, wide receiver out of Penn State, did very, very well. Every single week coming into the combine, I just kept hearing more and more about Jahan Dotson. You really have to see Jahan Dotson to really understand he's a damn good football player. And running a 4.44 at the combine, I think absolutely was something that allowed him to really boost himself in the wide receiver conversations because he wasn't really getting too much talk. I really feel like day two he's a lock for second round. Same with George Pickens. Same with Christian Watson. A lot of these guys, man. A lot of these guys, and he really really looked freaking good and comfortable at the combine. Monday, Tuesday, something like that. We need a nose tackle for our 3-4 defense. Hopefully Jordan Davis is still there. Yep, I agree. Tyrone Kelly, I agree. But I feel like let's say you go and get Tim Settle in free agency, right? Then you can just go out and get the best player available in round one. if you get him settled, he's a nose guard. He's a mean guy. He's a great player in my opinion. He just needs a shot at starting. With Washington, he's not a starter. They got Deron Payne, they got Jonathan Allen, they got Matt Ioannidis. He's not a starter in Washington. He needs a shot to start. And real quick, before I continue with that, Raiders met with Kobe Bryant. He is about to run his 40, so I do want to see what he can do right now. His 40 time. He is set to run right now. Yeah, I see it, Josh. Josh, I'm watching. I'm watching. So with the Raiders meeting with Kobe Bryant, very very good. I want to see what he could do. Fresno and all right. Let's go. We could possibly trade up in a second like they did last year with Barmore. I would be very very happy to see us be aggressive that way because last year we did it and we were able to get a phenomenal talent in Trayvon Merrick and we didn't give up much. We didn't give up much. Kobe Bryant running a 4.56, definitely something that's I don't know if I thought that he was going to run faster than that. I don't really understand if that's a good or bad time for Kobe Bryant. I feel like he definitely would have wanted to run faster, but who knows? We'll see in the next run. Uh, Bet the Chargers draft Jordan Davis. It'll be interesting. I think they might actually not even have a shot at Jordan Davis. I think Jordan Davis boosted his draft stock so much yesterday. He put his name out there so much yesterday that it'll be very very hard for him to make it to the 17th overall pick. I think that it'll be tough for him to make it out the top 15 to top 12 now. Andy, how you watching the combine? Redder Alex, if you go on your phone, download the NFL app, you'll be able to watch it on your phone for free. That's how you could do it. And that goes for everybody in here, man. If you want to watch the combine and you're kind of on the move, so you don't have you're not at home, you're not watching on the TV, check out go download the NFL app. You'll be able to watch the combine. You'll be able to watch all the drills. They do it for free on there, but it's only available on your phone because I guess you got to pay for it to be on a big screen. So we'll see. Davis going top 10 after that workout. Yeah, he put up a great performance. Nearly 400 pounds and runs a 4.8. Well, he was at 340. He was at 340, so he wasn't nearly 400 pounds. But yes, 340 running 4.78 actually was his official time is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. And Tariq Castro Fields, a Penn State corner, running a 4.47. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. If Garrett Wilson drops to 22, do you take him? Absolutely. Absolutely, you do. Absolutely. Good morning, Andy. Good morning, James. How you feeling? How's your day today? Pharaoh, let's see. But yeah, Davis going top 10. I agree. I agree. Oh, well, maybe not top 10 because there's other teams with other needs. I definitely see him going top 12 to top 15 now. I feel like it'll be tough for him to really be able to slide after that crazy good workout that he just had. Farrell says Wyatt at 22. It wouldn't be my first option, but personally, I would not be mad at it. I would not be mad at it at all. Not mad at it at all. Tavio Harris is a limb. Well, guess what? Raid might be able to pull up, and by the time he does, he'll be able to tell you all things Kair Alem that you want to hear. That Virginia Tech edge rusher running a 4.37. Yeah, that was freaking insane. That was insane. A freaking defensive lineman. I don't care if you're an outside linebacker / edge rusher. If you're running a 4.37, that's tough. That is tough right there. Alem had a smooth 4.47. Yeah, I'm watching it right now. Great run for Kair Alem. Definitely feel like this is a guy that's going to be boosting his stock today after people really just not even really talking about Kair Alem out of Florida. I feel like maybe CJ Henderson scared off all these franchises away from Florida corners. Pass rushing defensive tackle. Oh, Devontae Wyatt. Yeah, Devontae Wyatt's a beast, man. He's a beast. That's why when people were mocking him to the second round, it was tough. It was tough. Evans 4.5. Let's see. You think Travis Jones' stock rose after yesterday? I feel like there's a possibility that his stock could rise a bit because The way he just looked natural. Like he just looked very, very good. He looked healthy. It was good. It was a good thing. But I feel like if you're an evaluator and if you're a scout for an NFL team, you definitely have to take into consideration that he did drop 40 pounds from playing weight to what he was weighing in at the combine. And in my opinion, that's a big, 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 big um loss. Like you're drafting him to be a nose tackle. Obviously he's going to put on a lot of that weight back. I say that he may enter the NFL at 635, but you know, I think that he definitely rose. Like he rose a little bit, but I definitely have to have a talk if I'm an evaluator with Travis Jones on why he dropped so much weight, and does he feel that with that weight he'll be able to play the same. Defensive tackle was top heavy, and Jones might go higher because of that. Absolutely, absolutely. I want to trade back. To be honest, hey Tavio, man, we're on the same page. Same page. Revenge is Ahmad Gardner 4-3. I'm not sure if Ahmad is even running. I didn't check the list of who's going to be running the 40, but I don't think he'll run. I think he might participate in the drills, but yeah, no. Ahmad Gardner hasn't ran. Oh, he's running right now. My guy Sauce, he's running right now. So we'll see. We'll see. Crazy, bigger, faster, but also a lot dumber. Who? I thought Travis Jones looked good out there, pretty athletic. I hope he doesn't jump to the late first round. I want to pick him at 54. Yeah, me too. But he did look great. He looked great. Travis Jones looked great. But my concern is, why are we having to drop 40 pounds just to look that good, right? Like, can we do it at the weight that he's actually going to play at? So Ahmad is about to take his time right now, running the 40, but Sauce Gardner, it's a really big name. New young athletes in general. Oh, crazy, bigger, faster. Oh, okay. Okay, Thor. I mean, I see you, fam. I mean, you're not lying. You're not lying. But yeah. Olave or bust? Is that how we're feeling? Is that how we're feeling? I mean, I know Olave had a fantastic he had a fantastic freaking combine, especially with the 40, right? We all thought that he ran a 4.26, but the official time for Olave was 4.38, I believe. And nothing wrong with a 4.38. Nothing wrong with a 4.38. So we'll see, man. We'll see. There was that linebacker from Bama that was fast, 2.44, I think. Yeah, Christian Harris. Pleasant surprise yesterday. Ahmad Sauce Gardner coming in at a 4.5, 240. So, I mean, not bad. I mean, not bad at all. But yeah, the linebacker from Alabama, Christian Harris, definitely a guy that I wasn't too high on due to the injury that he had. So I didn't really take the time to study him. But definitely after what he did at the combine, it looked like he's over his injury. And I really do want to take the time now to go back and really study him, because he's a guy that I feel like could possibly be picked up by the Raiders, since we do have that need at linebacker. So we'll see. We'll see. Bama got a huge O lineman too. Dudes like Trent Brown size. Okay, he's the purest receiver we've seen in a while. Who are we talking about? Who are we talking about when we're saying that? True, a lot of players prepare for the combine, so you got to consider that when evaluating them. Yep. Andy, if JD is gone, Jordan Davis, would you rather have Olave or Lloyd? I would rather have Lloyd. Kyler Gordon is running now. Yeah, but I'm watching it. I'm watching it. What's up? What's up with these unofficial times this year? They've been way off. Yeah, I mean, I think maybe something's going on with their little laser or something like that, but I have no idea. Honestly, I have no idea. But yeah, they have been way off. I know that Chris Olave clocked in at a 4.26, and his official time was a 4.38. So who knows? And Jordan Davis yesterday ran a 4.82, but his official time was 4.78. Who knows, man? Who knows? The speed in the draft is with the wide receivers. Dude, these wide receivers have been the fastest I think the combine has seen since the early 2000s. So it's pretty damn impressive. But look, while these guys are running, really the 40 times, it's nice to look at, but really where I want to see these guys is in the drills. I really feel like that's where I want to really watch them. But as of right now, listen, what do y'all want to talk about? We got to take at least one wide receiver in this draft, two in free agency. So look, if we go the cheaper route, which I feel like many of you guys don't want to do in this free agency, if the Raiders go the cheaper route and say, you know what, let's go out and sign DJ Chark, right? Would you guys be okay coming into the offseason with DJ Chark, Treylon Burks, Hunter Renfro, Darren Waller as your receiving core? In my opinion, I would be completely fine with that. And I think something that we need to start really thinking about, you guys, is yes, Devontae Adams, Allen Robinson, um, the dude from Buccaneers. I understand Chris Godwin. I understand. I would love all those guys as well, right? I would love every single one of those guys as well. But when you take a step back and you really realize where Josh McDaniels came from with the Patriots, you have to understand that with the Patriots, they built through the defense and built a serviceable offense. Now, our offense, in my opinion, is already better than the Patriots' offense. We already have a Hunter Renfro. We already have a Darren Waller. We already have a Kenyon Drake, Josh Jacobs, right? We already have our franchise quarterback. So look, when you already have that set in stone, I feel like it allows us to go and really address offensive tackle, but really try and take care of that opposite corner of Trayvon Mullen and really get a true number one corner. Whether that's Stephon Gilmore, whether that's signing a JC Jackson who has not gotten the franchise tag, he has not had conversation talks. Um, it's interesting, right? With him not really getting any luck out there with the Patriots, could the Raiders be in the market for JC Jackson? Like it's it's not out the window, but I feel like what's kind of hurting JC Jackson is the reports that he wants to be the highest paid corner in the NFL. I understand he was undrafted. He hasn't really gotten paid much, but the highest paid corner in the NFL, that's asking for a lot. That's asking for a lot, especially after your team that you were just with does not want to even re-sign you. So I really don't know why a guy that would be deserving of the highest paid defensive back in the league or corner in the league wouldn't even get consideration from his own team. So we kind of have to look at it that way. But I would love to get J.C. Jackson. You get your true number one corner, J.C. Jackson, Trayvon Mullen, and Nate Hobbs. That'd be an absolutely amazing cornerback room. I would love that cornerback room. I would also love Carlton Davis. I would also love Stephon Gilmore. Those guys are very, very good as well. I really, really, really would like to see the Raiders go out and really get somebody that they know is going to fit. Or if James Bradbury gets cut by the New York Giants because, Patrick Graham's not there. If he gets cut because they saved $22 million, does he get cut and do the Raiders become the top team on the market for James Bradbury because we have his former defensive coordinator? So, well, I am very, very intrigued to see what we can do in free agency. I definitely want to put this out there. I feel like this team is not going to spend as much money on the offense as many people expect or want or hope. I feel like the money that's going to be spent in this year's free agency is going to be 80% defense, 15% offensive line, and 5% on an offensive skilled player. So that's how I feel like it'll go. Andy, would you sign offensive guard Alex Karras and Trent Brown from the Patriots? Definitely the guard, Trent Brown. I mean, it all depends. Is he willing to take a heavy incentive contract? That's what it all depends with. But we'll see. And real quick, my guy, how we doing? How
Man,
we
I'm doing
doing?
lovely, man. I'm doing lovely. I'm trying to, catch up with all this information, man.
Hold
It's so
on.
much.
What's good? What's good? What's good? Let's see.
Shit,
Hold
man.
on. I can't even hear the motherfucker. You can hear me though?
Now I can definitely hear you, bro.
Hold on. Your shit's all. You
Oh,
like
my
kind of off the screen though, bro.
Wait,
This
hold on.
one. Hold
All
on.
right, I'm back.
Let me see something real quick, man. Let me
I'm
see
back.
something real quick, man. So we got that. We got that. We got that. But yeah, Waste is in the house, man. Everybody shout out to my guy Wasted. Wasted is in the house. We got the defensive backs running. Have you seen any of the defensive backs go already?
I just got in the house, bro. I haven't seen any of it, so I'm trying to catch up. I just got in the house, man. But, I just really wanted to touch base with you, brother, see what you had going on,
Oh
tap
yeah,
in with you.
definitely. I think so far we've seen Sauce run a 4.56. We seen Kobe Bryant run a 4.5 as well. Kyer Lamb ran a smooth, very, very nice looking 4.47. Big pause. I don't want none of you guys to take that shit out of proportion.
Well, Raid is happy, bro.
Yeah, no, it looked great. It looked like a 4.47, kind of how George Pickens ran. Like it looked smooth. It looked very, very smooth. I don't think that he's gonna be a guy that ran a 4.47 that's gonna run a 4.39. Take that big jump. It looks like that's his realm. And Trent McDuffie running a 4.46 right now is interesting. Very, very interesting.
Yes, it is.
I think the fastest 40 of the day is coming from Baylor corner. I can't see, but he ran a 4.33 or something like that.
Okay. Can I ask you
And
a question?
Tariq Woolen is yet to run.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Does Trent McDuffie's 40 time change your opinion of whether you take him at 22 or not?
No. I'm
Because his game tape is clean.
his game tape is phenomenal. I am 100% opposed to corner at 22. I don't want a corner at 22.
I don't either, but I just want to know if it changed your mind based
Nah,
off of who's available.
no, I am 100% opposed. I do not want that at all. Now, if we are a team, you hear me say it every single fucking day, man. If you can trade back, do it. Because that means that in the process, you're getting a McDuffie or you're getting a Kyer Lamb, but in the process, you're gaining a second or third round pick. I feel like at that point, the value of McDuffie or Kyer Lamb is skyrockets because you got a starter at corner and you're also potentially adding another starter because of the simple fact that you traded back. So I feel
Yeah.
like you're getting a 2-in-1 deal.
Okay. I mean, look, I'm really willing for us to trade back. The thing is that the value's got to still be prevalent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We don't want to have a situation where we trade back like some teams have done in other years and the board and the cupboard is empty.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean that's more so how I am with the whole trading back thing. They're like 4 or 5 players that if they're on a board, you don't trade back. Right. So
let's see. Treylon Burks. Are we saying Jordan Davis now?
Guess we got to, right? I mean, look, what we
Jordan
said.
Davis, Devin Lloyd. Who's the fourth?
Jordan Davis, Devin Lloyd.
Garrett Wilson?
Ahmad Gardner.
Oh, well, yeah.
And Garrett Wilson.
And
then not for nothing, it's one of the defensive ends. Like, say for somebody like, and this is not gonna happen.
Like Carl Laftis?
Nah, Carl Laftis. I'm not high on him, man.
Oh, damn.
I'm not high on Carl Laftis. He's not moving the needle for me.
Cam Taylor-Britt running a 4.45. Shit.
But yeah, no, Wilson. No, Olaf is cool for me if he's there. Yeah. But I'd have no problem trading back and getting someone else.
Me neither.
Olaf he's small, man, and he has a problem with press coverage.
And there's a thing with Garrett Wilson. Somebody was saying the same thing, that he has a problem with press man coverage, and honestly, I have to disagree with that, just for the simple fact that his release is amazing. His release is great. Like he in my opinion, I don't see him struggling to get off press man in the NFL. But as far as those 4 or 5 guys that we just mentioned, yes, you don't trade back. You do not. But at the end of the day, I guess what Perion Winfrey did at the Senior Bowl and in the Combine wasn't enough for him to go to 22. So me personally, if you can trade back, I think that he'll be there in the 30s. Personally, I think that he will
Yeah.
be because
Winfrey might be in the second round based off of some of
well
the
because
measurables.
Devontae Wyatt and Travis Jones just looked so great yesterday. But my thing is with Travis Jones is like I sent it in the chat the second it happened. Like the motherfucker weighed in 40 pounds less. It's like I'm not a fan of that. But
Well,
at the end,
he's not gonna, and that's the thing, bro. That explosiveness that he has is there, right? But that's all
yeah,
predicated on body weight.
yeah.
The speed won't be there once he puts that weight back on.
No, the
So
speed
how
won't.
is he putting that weight back on? You know how hard it is to put on 30 pounds of lean muscle?
Yeah, but this is what I was saying, and I feel like Jordan Davis did it the right way. I feel like Jordan Davis played at 360 at Georgia, but he took off that extra weight that he didn't need, the fat and that kind of stuff. He took that off. He got 19 pounds off. That's okay. That's reasonable. 40 pounds to me is too much. It's way too much. I feel like you have to you're probably going to end up seeing him play in the NFL at 335, maybe 340. So you're saying that he has to put 15 pounds back on, 20 pounds back on, which can happen, but 15 pounds, 20 pounds of muscle is impossible before the season starts. It's absolutely impossible unless you
Well,
get a little bit of what you talk about. You
yeah,
feel me?
yeah. That
But
yeah.
it's literally humanly impossible to do it without a little bit of performance enhancing drugs.
Well, we all know that people in the National Football League uh frequently use those metrics. No, not metrics, or that tool to get to where they need to be, right? It's America's dirty little secret. But look, man, for me, there's only 5 guys. The rest of these guys in this draft, you gotta go ahead and do what you gotta do. You gotta go ahead and do what you gotta do. Pick up more because this team needs a lot of help. It does. You know what I mean? And the best way to get to where we're trying to go is for us to have young players that we draft and develop right in house.
Yeah. Um I do feel this though. I think that we can go into the draft with 80% of our needs already addressed. Like
Yeah.
that's how I feel. I mean, I really feel like in the draft, you really just be looking. I don't think that linebacker can be addressed in free agency. I don't think so. There's just not a really linebacker.
Leighton Vander Esch, baby.
Yeah, but then we're
The
going after
great.
an injury prone guy, you know?
Yeah, and I'm messing around, man.
But I kind of had to take that step back where I said that there's no starting defensive tackles in this free agency period. And then I realized Tim Settle and Calais Campbell. You feel me? Tim Settle, I'm a big fan. I want Tim Settle to be with the Raiders. And the reason why I say that, your boy is about to run the 40 right now, Tariq Woolen, so I will watch that. But Tim Settle can definitely come in and play nose. He's the 4th defensive tackle on that roster over there. He
Yeah.
needs a chance to start. And I feel like with the Raiders, he'll 100% get that, but we'll see. And Tariq Woolen clogging in at 4.31. God damn, bro.
That boy moving, man.
At 6'4", bro. Oh man. Wasted. Who are your 5 guys in the draft? I'm assuming.
Wait, that we said that we take at 22?
Not 22 in general. 5 guys.
Just the top 5 guys in the draft?
No, your top 5 guys that you want the Raiders to target.
Oh, well, Travis Jones.
Okay.
Trayvon Burks.
Okay.
Well, in order, Trayvon Burks.
Mm-hmm.
Travis Jones. Perion Winfrey.
In that order, huh?
Yeah, I'm very, very concerned about, our interior defensive line.
Yeah. Ooh, Jermaine Waller, 4.72.
I'm trying to think, man. Like wide receiver wise, Garrett Wilson
won't be there.
Yeah, he won't be there, but you know what I'm saying? Garrett Wilson's my guy. And
yeah.
To be honest with you, man, I'm really intrigued by Tariq Woolen, man. Not in the first round,
I like Tariq Woolen. I'm
but
always a fan.
I'm intrigued by him, man. Look, man, I'm a height, weight, speed kind of person a lot of times, man. And he just has sometimes when it comes to guys like Woolen, man, who has decent tape but has a unique skill set, unique size, you got to take a flyer on guys like that.
You know what intrigues me the most about Tariq Woolen is not the fact that he's 6'4" and ran a 4.31. It's just the fact that I love when wide receivers convert to corner. They come into the league and they have what most corners struggle to get, and that's route recognition. They understand that because they ran all those routes. They did it. So I'm really a big fan of when wide receivers convert to corner. You know, we saw potential Hall of Famer Richard Sherman. He had to do that, and you see how his career went. Now, Richard Sherman was mostly a zone guy, but he could play man. But I really, really just value that so much. I mean, Trayvon Diggs got 11 fucking interceptions due to the fact that the motherfucker was a receiver when he got to Alabama. He has those traits. He can high point a football. He can do all that kind of stuff. So guess what? Translates to interceptions. And you know, his coverage ability isn't there, but you know, the motherfucker gets 11 picks. He gave the offense the ball 11 times. So I think that's big. I don't like Trayvon Diggs, though, but I was just giving an example.
Yeah, that's a great example. Yo, Bill Gates, you said, listen, Jordan Davis is not going to be there at 22 anymore.
Bro, I'm telling you, he's top 12, top 15.
Yeah, he blew everybody away. You know what I mean? He listen, and for me, look, I'm a height, weight, speed fanatic, right? So
that's a lot of height. That's a lot of weight.
That's a lot of height. That's a lot of weight. That's a lot of speed. I had no idea he was going to do that. I want to keep my credibility as you know what I mean? I want to keep my credibility, but to be honest with you, man, he blew me away. I'm not going to lie. I try not to be a prisoner of the moment. He blew me away. He blew me away.
But this is the thing, man.
I'd be ecstatic we got Jordan Davis now.
Yeah, this is my thing. This is my thing. When honestly, the 40 time, I can care less for linebackers, defensive tackles, defensive ends, and offensive linemen. And you guys may kill me when I say linebackers in that conversation, but I can care less. I mean, look, that 10-yard split, in my opinion, is everything for these guys. If we're talking about a guy that's running a 1.9 10-yard split, don't fucking draft him. He's not explosive. He sucks. Well, I wouldn't say he sucks, but he's not explosive. I mean, when Vontaze Burfict was in his fucking prime, he was the best linebacker in the NFL. He went undrafted. He ran over a 5-second 40.
Vontaze Burfict was never the best linebacker in the National Football League. Stop.
He was getting there. He was getting there.
Come on, man. Ray Lewis.
And he ran a 5-second 40.
Bobby Wagner and Ray Lewis in the league then. Come on, stop it.
Okay, well, that's different. Those are Hall of Famers.
Yeah, so he's not the best linebacker in the league, dude. What are you talking about?
Listen, shut up. I'm trying to make a point. But look, when it comes to that 10-yard split, when it comes to those first 30 feet, in my opinion, it's everything for a defensive lineman, offensive lineman, and linebackers. Because guess what? The linebackers are playing fucking 10 yards off, basically, 7 to 8 yards off. So when you're running, when you're doing that, it's all about explosiveness. When the ball is snapped, when the ball gets caught, how fast are you in taking that first angle? That's what I like. You know, Jordan Davis running a 4.78 it's
frightening.
It's scary. Like, we're talking about a man that is faster than the best quarterback in the league. That shouldn't be happening. And he probably has 100 pounds on the best quarterback in the league in 5 inches of height. Like, if Patrick Mahomes had a 100-pound weight vest on him, he wouldn't do shit. That the fact that this man Jordan Davis just ran with that shit like it was nothing, it's crazy. But I mean, look, if he's there, absolutely, you turn your card in. It's a must, right? And for some people, it's always been a must at 22. Me personally, even before the combine, I didn't think he was going to make it past the Chargers. With what he did, I don't think he'll make it to the Chargers. That's just how I feel.
And Andy definitely would take Devin Lloyd at 22. Jack.
Yes. It's my
Definitely
guy.
said that. He said that. Listen, Jordan Davis probably won't make it past the Giants or the Jets. Probably the Giants. Well, no, they're pretty. No, they're good. They're both
Oh, the
good. You're
Giants and
right.
the Jets both are good.
They're good. They're good. Yeah, I forgot.
No,
The
Devin
Eagles.
Lloyd won't make it past
You
Denver.
think Jordan Davis go to the Eagles?
No. Why?
Fletcher's
Yeah,
getting
Fletcher
older.
Cox and Javon Hargrave.
Fletcher's getting older. They were talking about shopping Fletcher last year.
Yeah, but I mean, you still got Javon Hargrave. Now, if you want to, I mean,
I'm just all right. Now look, we got to look at the draft order here, Andy.
and
Jacksonville, no.
Tariq Castro
Detroit,
Fields ran a 4.47.
yeah, I know. He's very fluid too.
He's about to run his second run right now.
Look, Jacksonville, no. Detroit, no. Maybe Detroit, but I don't think so.
No
Houston,
way.
maybe.
But there's Kyle Hamilton on the board.
Jets, Giants, Carolina Panthers.
No, they got what's his name? Derek Brown.
Yeah, okay.
Two drafts ago.
Atlanta.
No, I mean they got Grady Jarrett.
Grady's old though.
Grady's in his 20s, man. Don't do Grady like that.
Grady old, and they were thinking about moving on from Grady too. Denver.
I mean, they're going Devin Lloyd, man.
But think about it. Denver, that's a place. I would hope they don't get him, but Denver, that is definitely a place, especially if they
That
don't
would
go
be
get
fucking like crazy.
Huh?
That would be crazy.
Yeah, with Bradley Chubb and all guys. Yeah. Defense would be transformed. He'll transform their defense. Definitely not Washington. No. Not the Vikings. Cleveland Browns. That's intriguing.
Where's Cleveland? What's their number?
11?
13. Who's after them?
Baltimore. The Ravens too. That's intriguing too.
I think if Sauce goes to New York at 10, you'll definitely see a big play for Jordan Davis because they're losing Brandon Williams due to free agency. They're losing Calais Campbell due to free agency. They had Justin Ellis, Big Jelly there, but that motherfucker is probably done. He's not your guy for the future, you know. So I think that it's possible that he can go to Baltimore. I mean, they need an edge rusher. I feel like more than they need a true defensive tackle.
Randy Savage.
4.7 is
Devin
not
ran a 4.7. That's not hella slow, Randy. It's not. Jordan Davis is just a freak.
No, he was talking about Devin Lloyd running a 4.7. That's slow.
It's not too slow. I mean, it's
as
average.
No.
As a linebacker, that's average.
I mean, for a linebacker, what is it? Fucking Darius Leonard ran a 4.7. We're talking if Darius Leonard was to get redrafted, that might even be a top 10 pick.
Yeah, and it's funny when people say that running a 4.7 40 is slow when they couldn't even crack a 5.5.
Not even a 6.
Probably not even a 6, bro.
Quay Walker 4.5. That's impressive. Wait,
it's a 4.66 for Devin Lloyd. That's excellent. Listen, bro, when I played, the lowest I can get my 40 is to a 4.9. You know what I mean? So, and I was a linebacker, so
Nah, it's hey, my guy Jack said he ran a 4.5 in high school.
He probably did. He probably was. I wasn't. No, my brother was like a 4.5, 4.4. My brother was a running back in the corner though.
This motherfucker said, Randy Savage said, "You a damn lie. I ran a 4.4."
yeah,
Look, Randy, you should be right here with fucking Kyer Lim then, homie.
Yeah, right.
Hey,
yo, he is gonna slip down. Listen, Revenge Blaze, he's gonna slip because he has 2 years of suspect tape.
Ooh,
Daryl Stingley.
I don't like this. Kyer just ran a 4.5. 4.54 after running a 4.47. You should have kept it that way.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Listen, that the LSU corner. The problem with him is everybody knows the measurables. So, are you drafting off of potential, or are you drafting off of the tape? Because the tape shows you that he has 2 years of suspect tape. He's not a strong tackler.
See, but you just saw what Raid sent in the chat, though, right?
No, I did. I was driving.
That motherfucker, they had, I think it was a 3-minute reel of him just 1-on-1 versus Jamar Chase. Locked down. Every single rep. Lock down.
No, I know.
And my thing is Stingley, he may drop. Like he could drop. And you know what's crazy is that we went through all those picks right there so far. We got to what, 17?
We got to 13.
We
We
got
had
to
13.
13. We didn't
Yeah.
even talk about a corner yet.
Yeah. So I mean,
that's tough.
would I take Stingley? Yeah. Yeah. He's that boom.
Interesting. That's interesting.
Yeah, I would take Stingley.
My guy Jack, he says, do a mock draft as if you were the GM. No sites. Do the picks between the two of you, I'm assuming, and see who the Raiders get. Damn.
All right, let's go.
We did that though.
We did that. I mean, listen, I got some time. I got a little bit of time because I got to start formatting stuff for the week for my show. I might go a little bit later, or might do like a video or whatever. Hey guys, if I go live later, would y'all pull up on me? I don't want to be in there by myself.
They gonna pull up on you, fam. They got you.
If I go live, and I'm gonna need some of my peoples in there with me, man, because they
got you, man. They got you. Wait. So he wanted us to do a mock where we don't pick the Raiders, we do the whole thing. Is that what he wanted?
I think he wants us to do the whole thing like with a GM
of every team.
Nah, that we'll be here for 3 hours doing that shit. 7 rounds of that. Because we have to explain why we're doing it.
Yeah, exactly. Shout out to my guy Brave. He says, Wasted and Andy, my man, what's cracking, dudes? What's good with you, my man?
Listen, man, shit don't crack around here, Pop. Not fucking around with you. I'm fucking with you.
Hey, man, I'm surprised. Sauce is trying to run his second go-around. I fuck with this. These DBs aren't acting like some hoes.
Nah, they listen, man. They got that dog in them. You gotta have that dog in you.
These DBs actually, you feel me? Like, they're not doing what all these other guys did, where they do. Oh, I'm one and done. I got a 4.26. I'm out of here.
Randy say go help us with our picks.
Listen, man, you might need to help this guy right here, but not me.
Oh God! All right, yo, come on, fire it up, Andy. Let's go.
So we just doing the Raiders?
You know what? You do yours, I'll do mine.
Nah, we just doing the Raiders.
No, I'm saying, yeah, you do the Raiders, and then I'll do the Raiders.
Oh, this motherfucker trying to get his get back on a little thing.
Nah, bro. Listen,
what I tell you yesterday? No. No.
It's never gonna happen.
It's never gonna happen. You lost.
Damn it, Andy.
Lost.
Trying to finesse my way into a rematch.
Dude, that's fucking okay. Sauce 4.47.
Yo, that's frightening.
That is.
It's frightening, bro.
That's
yo. How do you compare Sauce Gardner to J.C. Horn?
J.C. Horn's better.
Yeah, J.C. Horn is a dog, man.
J.C. Horn's better, and the reason why I say that is the frame. The frame. J.C. Horn is more built. Yeah. Chris Olave at 10, Linderbaum, Jamo, Sauce.
I can see Chris Olave.
Fuck.
I can see Chris Olave going. Jordan Cross to Mississippi. I can see that happening. Jordan Davis to Daxton
Hill. Damn.
It's a safety. Damn. Drake.
That's tough. That is tough. Hold on. Let me put this one there so you can see the sideline.
Kobe Bryant. Bad. What happened? Shit,
I think he meant like Kobe Bryant's a bad dude. Like he's nice. See, real life, I would reject the second round and the 65, and I would see if they would take that.
I need to go work out too before I get on in here.
Huh?
I gotta go work out too.
Yeah.
Some slacking on my Mac in today.
Yeah, we rejecting. Oh shit. Kenyon Green and
bro.
Ekwonu.
You gotta take Ekwonu, bro.
Ekwonu.
He the best lineman in the draft, bro.
I almost just took David Ojabo. Fuck.
Yeah, that kid's a project. He's gonna be good if he goes in the right situation. I hope he don't go to Pittsburgh.
Oh my God, that'd be insane.
That'd be insane. If he go to Pittsburgh, that's a problem for everybody.
I think he'd fit with Green Bay though.
Well, yeah, with Rashawn and all of them.
Oh, Treylon Burks is there. They had Treylon Burks going to New York. Okay.
I can see that. Yo, see people tripping off of the 40s hour with Treylon Burks. Why the fuck every time I get on there I start yawning?
Hey man,
I think I might need some blue blockers. I'm not even tired, bro. Every time I get on air lately, I just start yawning all the fucking time.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. That's why my sister, she bought them for me because she was like, nah, that shit drains you, bro.
Yeah, being in front of a computer screen, right? Yeah,
fucking drains you, bro.
Yeah,
and
man.
on top of that, we're on our phones all the time too and shit. It's hella time. But bro,
let me mute. My wife's calling me. Hold on.
Yep. Burks overrated. What? Come on, 187. My boy Jack said, yes, I did. Ran a 4.5 in track, NorCal camps in 88 and 89, Ignacio Valley. Okay. George Pickens. Y'all want us to get George Pickens? That's how y'all feeling?
Yo, George Pickens, the diva. Get the diva. We'll take him.
Pickens, bro. You see, my guy, Wan'Dale Robinson, man.
I'm a Christian Watson guy, but
I like Christian Watson. I do. I do. I just feel like out of all these wide receivers, though, he got the most bust written on him.
Yeah, George Pickens is definitely a guy that if we can get that boom, and then when he flames out and becomes a fucking head case, we get rid of him.
Antonio Brown style.
Yeah, we get all the best years out of him.
You know something that I was kind of happy, but kind of not happy about yesterday. I feel like Asamoah did not boost his stock at all.
Yeah, he pretty much is what we thought he was.
Yeah.
Like Denny, in more words of Denny Green, he was who he thought he was.
Yo, I just realized we don't have a defensive tackle.
We haven't taken one.
No, we picked Icky round 1.
Yeah, but we got better on one of the trenches. So Logan Hall and Matthew Butler and Ridgeway.
This motherfucker's a scrub.
I don't think he's a scrub, bro. I just don't think that he's the kind of guy that you want on your roster. He's just not a guy that you want on your roster in the top half of the draft.
Oh my God, damn. Abraham Lucas here would have been value for, oh man. This dude right here, don't be surprised, you guys. He goes early second round. He put on a great performance. Damn.
Hey, Ray, we took Ike Ekwonu. He was there for us.
Ike Ekwonu. He's going to be like, Kyer Lamb. What happened? Hey, Ray, Kyer just ran a 4.47 and then a 4.5, 4.40. Come on.
Ray, yo, we took Icky, right? So we're going to move Colt Miller to right tackle.
Hey, your boy, it was my boy, Farley. I'm liking him less and less, bro. He said, the hell with everybody that wants to see me. I'm not going to work out. And you know what's crazy? Chad Muma did more bench press reps than him. And he got over 100 pounds on Chad Muma.
So you trying to say he a fat bunny bear? Hey, Queen Raider, what's going on? The flying wonderful Queen Raider Rat, what's the deal?
Yes, shout out to Raider Rat, man. Icky fell to 22? Fuck no. Oh, he did. Oh, yeah, I'm tripping. What the fuck?
And this fucking weak ass shit, he did.
Yo, so what we going here, man? We went O-line.
Okay, so we do. Listen, you know how we do, man.
Asamoah, we got Verone McKinley, Tariq Woolen.
I say Tariq.
Oh, wait. Did Verone McKinley get snagged up? Damn, he got snagged up. Fuck. Yeah, he went 77. You say Tariq Woolen?
Yeah, is he going to be there after this, though? That's the thing. We need a corner.
But we need a linebacker. Nah, there's good linebackers in the 4th. You right. Let's go get Woolen. Damn. That hurts, man. Seeing my guy just not get drafted when we had the chance, it hurts. It's tough. I like this, though. Tariq Woolen, 3rd round. I'm lying. I don't like that shit.
Abe Lucas. If we got Tariq Woolen in the 3rd round in real life, you wouldn't be upset at all.
Nah, I wouldn't. Jalen Tolbert just chilling. Oh, never mind. Caleb
All right, now it's
Ely.
time to go to the DTs. We got to get a DT because we can double up.
Nah, I think we gotta go. We gotta go linebacker.
Matthew Butler's still available.
Darian beat. Fuck. Oh.
Take it.
Nah.
Take it. Bro, they get 125. We get 126 and
I
209.
know, motherfucker. JoJo DeMan or Leo Chanel? I think you got to go one of those two. Leo Chanel went crazy yesterday.
Yeah, gotta go Leo Chanel. Even though JoJo's my guy, you gotta go Leo.
Hey, JoJo is for sure on some of that HGH, bro. For
Yeah,
sure.
He is. He's a juice monster. He reminds me of Cushing.
Bro. Oh. Damn.
Take it.
Well.
Take it.
And JoJo's still here. Oh shit, Josh Joe. Well, we gotta go DT now, man.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right. Go down.
This motherfucker looks sloppy. I did not like him.
All right, go down a little bit.
That boy looks sloppy, boy. Oh. Well, let's just hope and pray we got Tim Settle.
All right, go to the defensive ends. Go to edges.
I'm thinking safety here. Oh shit. D'Angelo Malone's not bad. Trey McDuffie just ran a 4.53 in his second one.
All right, let's go safety.
Yeah, we got to. Ooh. Marquise Bell is nice. Nick Cross is my dude, though.
Marquise Bell's my dude. Marquise Bell is so physically talented, man.
Yeah, but we got a track runner with a good wingspan that loves to break up the pass. This one right here is really bad, and the reason why, Dylan Parham is a 7th round pick on this, and he looked great in the workouts yesterday.
Yeah, Dylan, there's no way he's getting past the second round.
He's a beast.
And then, yeah, as much guard help is needed around National Football League, there's no way.
Abram Smith, running back. The running backs look pretty damn good too. Jordan Williams, Virginia Tech.
Who do we take? Do we take our safety?
Yeah, we got Nick Cross.
All right, so look, we still got Micah McFadden available, Eli Brooks.
But we got what's his face?
We still need more than one linebacker though, bro. I'm just saying, just go down a little bit more.
Let's go to linebacker then. Micah McFadden, Brooks, Penn State. Kanai. If I'm going linebacker, I'm going Kanai.
Do you want to do that, or do you want to go and see what we got corner still left over, see what we got an edge still left over? See,
you think we go 2 corners in the draft?
Why not? The cupboard's are bare. I'm not seeing anybody grab. What about edge?
Jermaine Waller, possible, but he just ran a 4.7. Myron Tagovailoa Amosa. God damn. Nah, I'm not feeling none of these, bro.
What about on the offensive side of the ball?
We got Devontae Pierce. We got Bo Melton. He went stupid with a 4.3. Double dip on receivers. Tyquan Thornton? What the fuck?
Tyquan Thornton's our guy, the fastest guy in the draft.
Wait, over Bo Melton?
Tyquan, he's faster. Tyquan Thornton is faster, bro.
All right, man.
Play better college.
Wait, why? Fuck.
Yeah, we got a couple wide receivers.
All right, please, Kanai. He's still there. Double dip on linebacker.
Yes, sir.
Kanai. A lamb under 4.5 was all I needed. Well, he went 4.47 on his first one, raid, and then he went 4.54 on his second one. So we gotta wait for the little official joints. But yep. Thank you very much. Easy money. So you know why I feel like this draft sucks?
Why?
We didn't get a defensive tackle of the future.
Yeah, but like you said, right? Jordan Davis. We operating under the prism that Jordan Davis is going to the Baltimore Ravens. Williams and Calais Campbell will be available.
This shit. Like, this is just too
Come
hard
home,
to
Calais.
pass up, bro.
Yeah, Dylan Parham. Yo, so we've addressed our trenches, so we don't have any excuses. We got a right tackle.
And then check this one out, Pierre Strong Jr.
We've addressed everything.
Nah, I reject that, man. Oh, DeMarco Jackson, Appalachian State. I could roll with that.
No, Ray Alex, I'm not a Laker fan. I'm a New York Knicks fan. I just like the sweatshirt, and I like LeBron James.
Yeah, LeBron James a hoe. No, I'm playing. I don't mess with basketball, man.
And I just like the
Swan.
hoodie. I just like the hoodie. The hoodie was dope.
Oh, then we have another pick. Oh, I'm gonna let you take this. Then I know we had another one. Do we go quarterback? Shits and giggles.
What do we got left?
What's this last pick? Let me see. Ooh.
Mackenzie Mills sucks. Nah. Yo, tight end. Go to tight end.
Tight end, huh? Jalen Watson, 4.51. But can we get to
Jelani
these
Woods?
drills?
Jelani Woods.
Where is he? Oh, yeah.
Right
Oklahoma?
There. Yeah, Oklahoma State. Jelani Woods is a beast.
For all my brothers and sisters, please check out my brother Rated Tape channel. Yes. Facts. Yo. This shit, dog. If this happens, bro. Bro, how many fucking picks we got? 1, 2, 3,
bro, that
4,
shit happened, bro. We
6,
won. We won the offseason.
7, 8, 9, 10. God damn. Holy, this is amazing. This is amazing. Bad draft. I mean, you could say that because
how the fuck is it a bad draft, bro? That's retarded. Like, yo, just scroll up real quick.
DT, bro.
Yeah, we could get that at free agency. Like really seriously,
you can
scroll
get
up.
one in free agency.
You can get two. And
yeah,
get a guy off the
they're
scrap
both
heap.
gonna be. Well, one of them's gonna be old. Calais Campbell, Tim said would be a part of your future. I agree with that.
So
but
you got an old guy and you got a young guy. Then you can go and bring in two of the guys you had last year and get somebody in a scrap heap. Dude, scroll up real quick.
This is fantastic.
Scroll up. This is the best draft damn near we've ever done. Just scroll up. I want to explain why this is.
You know why though, right?
We got the best left tackle in the damn draft, who's probably at 22, right? So then we could take Colton Miller and move him onto that side with Alex Leatherwood, so he can be that veteran presence over there with Alex Leatherwood, right? We got George Pickens. We got a guy that can take the top off the defense. We got Tariq Woolen. We got a stud young corner. We also picked up a free agent. We Stephon Gilmore. So we got a young, talented young corner that can stay with Tyreek Hill, possibly. We got Leo Chanel. We got
about to run his second one right now.
We got Leo Chanel.
He went stupid yesterday, man.
Yeah, Leo Chanel is a beast of a linebacker. So we got a young, hungry linebacker. We got a safety that can play that too high look with Merring. He fits him perfectly. We got Tyquan Thornton to return kicks and to catch passes. He's probably the fastest guy in the damn draft. So we got our guy that can take the top off the defense, right? Along with another guy with Pickens, who's a guy that can go over the middle and do every route on the tree. We got a great young running back of the future, Pierre Strong Jr.
Just tried to oversell Tyquan Thornton like a motherfucker, in my opinion. That man can't run the whole route tree.
I didn't say that. I said Pickens could.
Oh, I was about to say.
No, I said Tyquan Thornton could be the guy to take the top off of the defense and return kicks. And I said Pickens can run the whole route tree. He can do everything. He's a complete receiver. He really is. And Pierre, this draft is an A, bro. Thank you, Raider 805.
I mean, yeah.
And to be honest with you guys, listen, I'm on a race to get to 3,000 subscribers.
Facts.
If anybody is in here and they can see it in their heart to subscribe to the Great Wasted Talent, I'd appreciate it.
The Great.
Yes, the Great.
The Great. Ruin just ran a 4.30 flat. Oh, man, that's tough. Pickens' dad was the beast for the Bengals. Oh, so Pickens.
Carl Pickens? Oh, that's Carl Pickens' son? Yo, is that Carl Pickens' boy?
Oh, here go Raid. He goes, man, look. Oh, man.
Yo, Steven Richardson. Yo, that's Carl Pickens' boy?
I didn't know that was just,
Carl Pickens was a beast, man. That was my guy back in the day, man. I like Carl Pickens.
See, so then look. So then we shouldn't be worrying about, oh, he's gonna have his whatchamacallit problems, his character issues. His pop's gonna keep him in check. Oh wait, is his pop alive?
I don't know. I haven't heard that name in so long. Carl Pickens from the Bengals, man. He was dope.
A 4.30 flat for Tariq Woolen. Yeah, his dad was at the combine. Bet.
Oh, cool.
Do safeties work out today? They do, Aaron. I can't wait. Give me Verone McKinley or Nick Cross, however you want to do it.
Yo, you know why? You know why we did good with Jelani Woods? Jelani Woods just broke the combine 40-yard dash record, for tight ends.
Yeah. Oh, that was who we got?
Yeah. He's 6'7" too. 253 pounds.
Yeah, that's fucking ridiculous.
So, yeah. So, kick rocks, Darren Waller.
Kick rocks? No.
No, I'm saying kick rocks if he want to act up. We'd love to keep them both, but you want to act up, you kick rocks.
I mean, imagine that. You got George Pickens, Darren Waller, Jelani Woods, Hunter Renfrow, somebody you add in free agency. Like
24 bench press reps at 225.
Yeah, for that was gonna be whatchamacallit. Who did that? Farley, your boy.
Yeah, and then Woods ran a stunning 4.61 40-yard dash.
Look.
The fastest 40-yard dash by a tight end of Woods' height since 2003.
Look. Is Farley, he's 380, right?
Yeah. He got to lose a little weight before he come in the league anyway.
380 pounds. And you pump out 24 reps at 225. And then you got Chad Muma 230 doing 27 reps.
Yeah, Chad Muma's a freak of nature though.
But I thought that's why you're drafting Balele, because he's a freak of nature.
I would draft him.
God damn.
I'm still drafting.
I'm glad you're not the GM. Shit.
Bro, you see this draft I just quarterbacked is the best mock draft you've had. So
listen, you didn't quarterback shit. I was turning the picks in.
Ray said I got him yawning now. Fuck you, Ray.
What
Yo, I don't know. Ray, I don't know what's wrong with me, bro. Every time I sit in front of the computer lately, I've been yawning like crazy, man.
Listen. It is what it is, man.
Look.
Didn't Kyle Pitts run a 4.4?
They said of that size. It's not the fastest one ever of that size. He's 6'7".
Well, what was the 40 that the Chargers dude ran?
It wasn't a fucking 4.61. Swim Raider, what up?
Hey, see that boy Tsunami? No, he said my mock draft from yesterday beats this one, but it's okay, man.
Yeah, look, yeah, I do need some coffee.
You need coffee?
Yeah, I need coffee, man. I need coffee. Listen, wasted is wasted off of cheerleading competitions. Been at a cheerleading competition all weekend, man. I feel like if I hear any more fucking techno music, my head's gonna explode.
Hey, hey, Jack, you got some competition, man. You got some competition.
I see. Yeah, Docs. I heard Docs beat Usain Bolt in the 40.
Yeah, bro.
With a fucking 3-1.
Jack, you got some competition, man. Grafton, he done blew your track out the water, bro.
Yo, Swear Raider, we don't have to get a defensive tackle in the first round if they address it in free agency.
Well, it depends on how they address it in free agency. If they address it by getting Tim Settle, re-signing Big Q, and signing Calais Campbell, then yes, that's a fact.
The big Calais. The big
Jefferson
hamster.
Must resign. Yo, Raid, come on, man.
Yo, everybody stop making them yawn. Look, let me go get a cup of coffee. I'll be back, Andy. Why the hell y'all bothering wasted, man?
Ray, bro.
The man can't even yawn. You bastards.
Yo, Ray. Oh my God. And then that guy said, I hate you, Ray. What y'all think about Sky Moore? I think Sky Moore definitely boosted his draft stock this week, man. Negativity king. Yo, my God. The corners 40s were disappointing. A corner ran 4.72, damn near Jordan Davis speed. Yeah, the corner that ran 4.2 was Jermaine Waller out of Virginia Tech. It was disappointing. I'm not gonna lie, but you can't just say damn near Jordan Davis speed, because you have to put it in the perspective that Jordan Davis is such a freak. He ran as fast as a defensive back. You're not gonna compare it the other way around, that oh, these guys are slow because Jordan, they ran a fucking defensive tackle time. It's not that way. It's you have to give more credit to Jordan Davis, not discredit the corners and the safeties. But hopefully they do these drills. We get the safeties on the field. Safeties is really what I want to see, because I really don't feel like we have any shot at the top corners outside of maybe Kyer Lem, Raid's guy. But I really want to see safeties, man. Safeties, good position. We need one. 4.7 is slow for a DB. Period. I mean, not really, but it is what it is. Doc's with a 3-1. Damn, Doc's the Jet Rodriguez. Even if we get Campbell, I would still get a DT in the first so he can learn from the vet. I would too. No cap, mine's a 4.6. Damn, bro. We got. Listen, man. The way Jack run a 4.5. We got J Dog in here with a 4.6. We got Graf with a 3.1. This flag football game should be fucking insane in Vegas, man. Y'all need to be scoring one play touchdowns in Vegas. It should be easy work. Easy work. 4.7 slow if he can't cover. A 4.7 is not ideal, but it's not slow. It's not. Hey, Kalon Barnes looked very, very fluid there. Andy, if we can afford Sue and Campbell with signing a number one, can we? I think we can. I think we can. I think we can. It all relies on what we do with Derek Carr's contract. Hey man, Kobe Bryant looked very, very smooth, flipping the hips as well. I'm liking this, man. These DBs look like they're changing direction. It's very good. The Kobe Durant did not look good there, in my opinion. Whoever doesn't bring cleats to that game is getting roasted. Hey J Dog, man, I'm expecting a 4.6 out of you. Okay, that's what I'm expecting. Kyer Lem looking good, looking good. Who told y'all a 4.7 is fast for a corner? Nobody said that, Randy. But you're saying that 4.7 is slow. Nobody said that a 4.7 was fast at all. Linebackers good this year. You can get one in the 4th round. I like the linebackers this year. I think Troy Anderson did great. I think Leo Chenal did great. Wait, I'm going. Hey, J Dog. I don't know. I don't know. Are you? Gardner didn't look smooth to me. What? What?
Nah, I need some blue blockers. I need to go work out later too.
Yeah. Yes, blue blockers. Get you a pair.
All right, sweetie.
And right tackle.
Love you, baby.
That would be Monstrous. I'm assuming you meant to say. If Stingley fell, would you take him over Burks, Lloyd, or Davis? No. Damn. I mean, if Burks, Lloyd, and Davis. And it's crazy. You left your mic on.
Okay, so what?
These blue blockers.
Oh yeah. Now talking to my daughter.
But yeah, no. Hey, what are you doing? 22. For whatever reason, Burks, Lloyd, Jordan Davis all on the board. I'm still going Burks.
Burks, Lloyd, Jordan. Nah.
Hey, I don't know what world they did that in. Ooh. I did not like Darion Kendrick's drill right there. That did not look smooth.
Nah, you gotta do dollar cost average, right? There are other there are other wide receivers. This is such a deep wide receiver draft. Then you have to prioritize the other two positions over wide receiver. Because how many linebackers can you get that are like Devin Lloyd? How many tackles could you get that are like Jordan Davis? So then it becomes a thing of which one do you like between both of them?
We always come back to this, bro. He's more than a wide receiver, bro.
Bro, nah. I mean, listen. The way I've been seeing, what's up, Egalitarian? I didn't realize just how special of a wide receiver class we have before the combine. It's insane, bro. So to me, Burks' value drops a little bit. Listen. I'm right about a lot of shit. I'm wrong. You don't have to get Treylon Burks. You don't, and not for nothing. If you want a height, weight, speed guy, DJ Shark is right there.
McDuffie looking smooth, man. These guys,
bro. Devin Lloyd ran a 4.66. That's not slow for a linebacker, bro. How fast you want these fucking linebackers to be,
bro? I don't know, bro. I think they expect him to all have crackhead speed or some shit, bro. Oh hell nah. Nah, Cam Taylor-Britt, nope. I'm chalking him off all my mocks. Bro, defensive backs, they need to be fluid in the hips, bro. Cam Taylor-Britt did not look fluid at all. Who's going to play? Brucey at QB, looking forward to bombs thrown. What has to be broken before you use it? Huh?
I don't know. What has to be broken before you use it, Manuel Rodriguez? Come on, put the punchline in the chat real quick. Come on, we're waiting for it.
We're waiting for it. Andy Wasted, appreciate you guys going live on a Sunday. Hey, man, I appreciate y'all for pulling up.
Yeah, man, word. I haven't been able to get it's so much information. I'm trying to see how I'm going to format my show for the next few days. It's so much information popping up.
Well, these things, an egg. You know what? Daniel Rodriguez, I really feel like putting you in timeout because of that, man.
Manuel Rodriguez, bang zoom bang.
Hey, that's a fact, bro. There's a difference between 40 speed and football speed. Lloyd will be fine. They are in fucking underwear, shorts, and a wife beater doing these drills, bro. These motherfuckers got to put at least 6 to 7 pounds of fucking gear on before they even play a game in the NFL. Sorry.
Yo, listen. The thing, another part of that is that speed in the space that you have to cover is subjective. Because straight line speed and sideline to sideline speed and explosion and burst and all of those things come into play. So I think we need to look at the context in which we're viewing these numbers. Seriously, we need to look at the context. You need to know what these linebackers are doing.
Yeah, how many times is Devin Lloyd going to be running 40 yards straight down? I don't think so. Yeah, they need to do the 10-yard split for the linebackers as well. I said the same shit, Ray. Come on, man. I said the same thing. Linebackers, O-line, D-line.
Raider said, wasted calls the combine the underwear Olympics. I do.
I think a lot of people say that shit, man. It is the underwear Olympics, bro. Fucking spandex. See, for me, Tyreek Woolen is the best cornerback in this combine. See, this is where I disagree. Y'all look at a 40 time and it's like, oh my God.
Raider 187 is being a prisoner of the moment. He's being a stat and metrics whore like I can be sometimes, but don't let that fool you. Look at Tariq Woolen's tape and you will see differently, Raider 187. Listen, bro, I understand we all have bad days, Raider 187. You're my guy. You always are at my show. Love you, brother. Hey, brother, love you, brother.
I got from Germany.
But you're wrong. You're wrong,
running
bro.
4.7 in underwear. Yo. Damn. So all right. Look, Randy. When we wrap up the 2022-23 season, and Devin Lloyd is winning defensive rookie of the year, and we're gonna be like, damn, I wish he would have fucking fell. It's gonna be real funny. But
Problem, what's the deal? Problem, where you been, bro?
Daxton Hill, he's gonna show out today. Hey, That boy from Michigan, right? Safety from Michigan.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a baller, man. He's a baller. But he kind of reminds me of somebody that I wasn't high on last year, but I now know that it can translate into the NFL. And that's Javon Holland. I see more Daxton Hill like Javon Holland, bro. Javon Holland was like a second level defender, slot guy, didn't really have like a true set position. And I kind of feel the same way about Daxton Hill. He can come down in the slot. He could play great in the alley, running, filling up run gaps. I like him, but I don't know if I can see him as a true, deep high safety or split safety. But at the same time, I said the same thing about Javon Holland, and he did fantastic. So who knows?
Hey, Raid said he don't see how Booth is a top 5 corner. Raid, I'm gonna
I
be
could
honest
agree.
with you. Raid, you right.
I could
He's
agree.
a top 5 corner if he's taking the zone scheme. If he gets put in man, he's gonna get
number one corner if he's taking in his own scheme.
Yeah, like he's gonna be barbecue chicken if he gets put in a man scheme. And yo, Dark Raider, I would take money on that. I like Jermaine Johnson II, bro. I like I said, if he's available at 22, damn all of the bullshit, take him. Any of these top end edge rushers are so valuable. It's like quarterback. Like, say for instance, you're a team and you have like Kirk Cousins.
Mm-hmm.
Got Kirk Cousins your starter. And it's a year where there's a shitload of quarterbacks, like the year that Eli and Phillip Rivers and all these guys was in the draft, Ben Roethlisberger. And Ben Roethlisberger falls in the draft. And you have the opportunity to draft Ben Roethlisberger and let him sit behind a Kirk Cousins, even though Ben Roethlisberger is older than him. I'm just saying, but that kind of scenario where he can come in and the next year he can start, you take the quarterback. That is how it is with edge rusher for me. If there's a top end edge rusher that's there at 22, you can't pass up a guy like that. Huh?
But you don't like Carl Laftis.
No, Carl Laftis is okay. You know what, man? I said I wouldn't take him at 22, but I don't know how good he actually is. Like when I say to myself, who's a top defensive end in this draft? We talk about the kid from Georgia. We're talking about Jermaine Johnson. We're talking about
is not a top corner in the draft.
Corner? Who you talking?
Corner.
I meant in, bro.
I was about to say. No, both the Georgia dudes. Those are top guys.
Problem, my dude. Hey, Problem. Secure that bag, brother. Secure that bag. Congratulations on that new management position too, brother.
Facts. I feel these
Dark Raider's in the place. That's my guy. Dark Raider always up in the place to be. Agent Red's always in the place.
Facts.
Brave Raiders always in the place. Uncle Rico, the dude.
He said Verone McKinley. Yes, I am still very high on Verone McKinley, unless he fucking does some stupid shit today.
Yo, see, if I were to say I wouldn't take Stingley, fucking Andy would super kick me in the face like Shawn Michaels. I would take Darren Stingley at 22.
You would?
If he was there, he fell. Yeah, I'd take him. He's too damn talented. I know.
I have to give an argument to this.
He's got 2 years of shitty game tape, but like you said, he's been like you see that game tape of him locking up Jamar Chase, and you're like, holy shit.
See, but look, Tennessee drafted Caleb Farley. That motherfucker is like.
Caleb Farley is not the transformational, and he's not the kind of talent that this kid is, bro.
Nah, I think he was.
Nah, you talk about for that draft, for that year, it was a lot of Caleb Farley hype. Stingley has been called one of the best corner prospects in the last 15 years.
You know who's also said that as well? He actually came out the same college as Stingley. Christian fucking Fulton.
Christian Fulton wasn't ever looked at like Stingley either, bro.
Look, man, I ain't taking the corner at 22. I don't.
Andy, stop it! Stop it, Andy! Stop it!
I don't give a shit.
Andy, stop it! Listen, we got a guy with.
Depends if we don't get any corners in free agency, then sure.
No, I'm just saying, even if not, like if Stingley's there, If Stingley is Sauce Gardner at 22, then I amend my rule about taking corners at 22. I'm not taking Kobe Bryant at 22.
I'll take Sauce.
I'll take Sauce and I'll take Stingley, and I might consider Trent McDuffie.
I can see that. I think Sauce is the exception.
R8R Ray, my dude. This guy is man. Listen, can I say something? I know this is in my show. Yeah, I really love the Raider Nation, man.
Yeah, they know what they're talking about, man.
No, I like I say this on my show, and I'm gonna say this in an Andy show. We have the smartest fan base of any fan base. Have you seen the toxicity, the levels of toxicity in other people's fan bases? They are fucking morons.
Well, it's because they're so fucking divided as well. Watch. No. Wait till the season, Wasted. Wait till the season. Wait till the fucking season. Then it gets different.
Why you say that?
Motherfuckers start to see Derek Carr throw one interception and it's game over for DC. I'm trying to tell you.
But what I'm saying to you is that this is my perspective. Yeah, we argue about DC. We argue about things like any other fan base. But the difference is our fan base is smarter. Our fan base, seriously, bro, like that's the reason why we can sit on a live and talk to our fan base for 2 hours, because this is an exchange of ideas right here, bro.
Yep.
Like, why that 22? Facts. We'll do that.
Oh, see, he's growing on me, bro. Big time. Pause. Super pause. But, bro.
That's what she said. Oh.
Not like, bro, it's like he's a pass rushing DT. He's a little bit undersized, but I don't know, man. I like him.
Listen, when Docs come back from his hiatus, there's going to be a dope-ass show that me, Docs, and Andy are going to do. I haven't talked to Andy about it yet because I got to do the research. But I don't need to talk to Andy about the banter, and I don't need to talk to Docs about the banter because they're so smart. But what we are going to do on the next, the return show, not the Four Horsemen show, but on my show when I get Docs to come on my show, right? Because I want to do this with Docs. I can't do it without Docs. I can't do it without Andy. What we're going to do is we're going to take historical breakdowns of these players and compare them to their historical counterpart. And we're going to look at the numbers and we're going to compare it. And we're going to see if those kind of, comparisons are warranted. Some have compared Wyatt to Warren Sapp. We want to see what Warren Sapp's numbers look like as compared to Wyatt. You know what I'm saying? So what we're going to do is we're going to do about like 5 players on one show. We're gonna start it on my show, and then if Andy wants to take it on, we go on his show. Because it's too much information to do like 20 different players. So we're gonna take, we're gonna do 5 players, and that's what we're gonna do. I'm waiting on Docs to come back from his hiatus, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have Docs in the place to be for some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because me and Andy talking a lot of the times, that shit is and really, to be honest with you, I want Raid to come on too. I want Ray to come on too because I don't want it to be an echo chamber. Seriously, I really don't. Wasted Andy, that's why I started my channel, because I've been a fan since 1976. Have so much Raider knowledge, plus I get my motivation from you all. Man, thank you, man. Yo, appreciate it, bro.
That means a lot, bro.
That does mean a lot, bro, because we do this shit because we love it, man. And it's cool to see that, you got smart people and great people, man, that are getting out here and getting active in this shit. That's dope, man.
Yeah, I agree.
Yo,
bro.
EC, you brought him up to us last week, right?
I've been watching Darion Kendrick. He's solid, but I'm kind of scared that he might be a product of Devontae Wyatt, Trey Walker, and Jordan Davis.
Trey Walker is an animal, bro. I would take Trey Walker at 22.
Darion Kendrick. I'm a little scared that he may be a product of having 5 amazing defensive linemen in front of him.
Yeah.
And 2 top 3 round linebackers in front of him. Like, shit's fucking tough.
Nah, but Raid, seriously, we don't need an echo chamber. Like, we need the dissenting viewpoints. Because me and Andy, sometimes we disagree, but then we go through this thing where we start agreeing on every fucking thing.
Yeah.
Then me and Docs agree on a lot of shit. A lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like we might have different reasons for why we feel a certain way. But the one thing I could be for damn sure is that Raid is going to be completely diametrically opposite to me.
Hey, man, that devil's advocate, but bro, that shit makes it so fun, bro. It makes it so fun. Makes it so fun. But look, did you get to watch Christian Harris yesterday?
Yeah.
Bro. Pleasant surprise, fam. Pleasant surprise.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I got to give you props. EC was talking about Christian Harris too.
Yeah, dude, that was a pleasant surprise right there. You know, I kind of wrote him off. I kind of started looking at other linebackers before I even looked at him. I was like, this injury's gonna fuck him up, bro. He came back, ran a 4.41. J Dog, his game is covering. Like that's his game. He's a coverage linebacker,
bro. EC Everett put me up on Christian Harris.
He's a baller. EC puts us up on a lot of people.
Yo, EC is like he's like our fucking producer on our shows.
Look,
swear to God, man. Him and Sean Johnson, bro, they're like our producers.
Yeah. They bring a lot of value to this shit, bro. A lot. Harris made some money yesterday, big time. Easily. Draft best available or team need. It's looking like what Ziegler was saying, man. We're gonna be that BPA, best player available.
That's the best way to be. You make them fit. You make great players fit, man.
Yeah, man. Like,
Wyatt tested better than Davis. You don't have to worry about his weight.
Look, this is also something I forgot to mention when we were talking about Ziegler. He said the best thing about because he was asked about Patrick Graham. So he said the best thing about having a guy like Patrick Graham is that you're multiple, so you can go week to week. But it actually helps you in the draft because in the draft you don't have to look at a 4-3 guy or a 3-4 guy. You just look at what guy's good and versatile, and you can grab him.
Yep,
because it'll work.
And the good thing too about all those sub packages he runs, you can make them fit based off of the sub packages.
Yeah, easily, bro. And I like that Ziegler mentioned this, man, because you know it's definitely a question that we had day one. We're like, oh shit, this team is built on a 4-3, man. Like fuck, like this is a guy he's gonna come in, he's gonna be 3-4. But then you hear all this shit, and then you hear the interview where Patrick Graham's like, you can ask me 3-4, 4-3, 4-2-5. I just say yes, we do it all. And then you kind of be like, damn, well, that could be a little complicated. And then you look at all the people he's ever coached, and you're like, well, shit, man, like they all get it, they all run it. Why can't we? And I like that, man.
Can I ask you a question? How high do you think Jelani Woods out of Virginia goes at tight end? Do you think that he can sneak into like the third or fourth round?
Like, it's weird because with it being a passing league, you would expect a guy like that to get a lot more noise. But I think that he probably goes like third round, if not earlier.
Due to 6'7", ran a 4.61.
I think he'll go third round, if not higher.
Yeah, well, how would that sit for you to pair him with a Darren Waller?
It'd be insane.
Yeah, man.
But I'm afraid that with this scheme, it wouldn't work because he's too tall. I feel like his leverage isn't there. He didn't look good when they had him doing the blocking drills, and of course, you don't have a guy like that to block, but that's part of the tight end position, and you need to be able to block. And his leverage being at 6'7", and you pop straight up, it's not really good. But I understand you got a guy like Foster on the roster, so you know,
low man wins, baby. Low man wins.
Yeah, so if you want, you can just draft a guy like Woods, or if that I see no need in drafting Woods. I feel like Woods is a great talent, but there's more value elsewhere since you already have a top 2 tight end in the league when he plays. So, how I'm feeling.
Yeah, that's pretty much that.
Yeah. Cooper might be in Vegas. Listen, man, I don't think you got a chance to talk about that. Did you talk about that?
What?
Cooper.
Oh, Amari Cooper?
Yeah.
Yeah, I talked about Amari Cooper, bro. Listen,
What do you think he's going to get paid?
I don't think he's going to get paid anything close to what Dallas has been paying him. I think he'd probably be $11 million a year player.
See, but if he's an $11 million a year player, you have to pull the trigger.
Let me tell you something, man. When I was single and I started fucking with a woman, I never looked back.
Well,
good, bad, or indifferent, right? Now listen. She want to come through, have a little fun, then you leave, right? But I don't go back into relationships. Once we're done, we're done. Amari Cooper is a baby back. I don't want to get your channel demonetized. BITCH.
We've had haven't we had 3 different coaches since he's left?
Punk ass Amari Cooper. You remember when Pac-Man Jones slammed his head into the ground?
I did.
You remember that? Pac-Man Jones, get your little punk ass into the ground.
But bro, we're talking about $11 million. $11 million though. I don't know how to do it. But at the same time, I'd rather Brandon Cooks come in because that boy's cap hit is low after this year. Extremely low.
Listen, Brandon Cooks, we going forward, never backwards, bro. That's what Pops from the great Luke Cage show said. Forwards, always backwards. F Amari Cooper. Don't bring his punk damn near. Man, this guy has no personality. He has no flair, no fire. You know what I mean?
Dog. There you go. Red Alex said he has 0 dog in him.
He's a punk baby back BITCH.
So what you're saying is
F him.
What you're saying is he's the complete opposite of what the Raiders organization represents.
He's the complete opposite of what I represent. He is a punk ass bitch. I said it. He's like a deaf mute.
He doesn't talk.
He's like a deaf mute. He just sits up there looking all sheepish. I want to slap the waves off his head. F him.
You want to slap him onto yours, huh?
Yeah, I know. We'll have him back. Get him back. Shit, man. All the years I ain't had him in a couple of years. Shit, my shit started kind of, going south the last 5 years, I would say. The last 5 years.
Look, man, this shit right here. What the fuck?
So we already have a sissy at QB. Cash Lord Raider, are you the number one DC hater?
Yo, Cash Lord, look, I was so surprised. I went live yesterday or the day before that. I don't even know. We do so many of these, I forget. The last live I did, I was so surprised because Cash Lord's first words was not anything about DC.
Cash Lord Raider has a mural in his house
of DC.
Listen, he has a DC voodoo doll in his house, and he sticks him with pins every day. He hates him. He has a devout hate. Like, it's such a devout hate that I respect Cash Lord Raider because of how consistent he is with his hate for DC.
Look, we are not about to talk about DC right now. Fuck no.
I know. I just love Cash Lord Raider, bro. I love
That's my guy, bro. That is my guy.
I love Cash Lord Raider, bro. His hate, his level, he has a Silky Johnson level of hate.
Yeah. And you know what's crazy, Darnell, is I feel like we can bring in both these guys.
Cooks and Sharks, I'm good. You can keep Devontae Adams if I get both of them guys. Straight lace. I know everybody gonna disagree with me. I don't care. I'll be the classic dissenter.
Well, guess
I'm
what?
gonna raid the tape right now.
Well, guess what?
I'm gonna pull a raid.
Guess what? I agree with you.
Listen, Quentin Booker, don't you destroy my episode thinking about going live, coming here with all your Quentin Bookerisms.
Bookerisms. Shout out to my guy Q, man. He says, according to Raiders Scout, we begun talks with Max Crosby on an extension. You see, I gotta see this shit. And after this, when I get off this, I'm gonna hit this man Scout up. Oh man. He's about to get paid, bro.
Hey, Port City, what you mean? Carr is a weenie, no kizzy, hit stick stepper.
See, but how is this happening if our GM and our head coach are both in Indianapolis.
Maybe Max is talking to him over Zoom.
You don't do that shit over Zoom.
Who the
You don't
fuck
talk
says
about
not?
a. You don't talk
Yo,
about.
you're an 18-year-old boomer. Shit happens over Zoom all the time.
Bro, you don't fucking talk about $100 million deals over Zoom.
Why the fuck not? Does the bread break up? Is it gonna get into his account if they make a deal?
Listen,
Me
man,
and you are having a podcast right now, exchanging ideas digitally.
$100
We're on
million
two different coasts.
ain't in play, man. $100 million ain't in
Lord,
play.
bro, get out of here. Benevolent Prime. Where you been, Benevolent? Yo, Cash Lord Raider. I've witnessed too much wolf tickets from this man. He twists his wrist. It's a fumble. Doesn't even attempt to jump on the ball.
It's a fumble.
Yo, man.
Yo, Cashler's a fucking funny motherfucker, man.
Yo, and maybe his agent flew out there and you know, Max is at home. It's not like he's sitting there negotiating, going back and forth. Max is about to get married. He's chilling, being Max.
That's Max. Listen, man. Oh no.
Randy said he's not getting paid $100 million. Randy Savage, we would beg to differ.
I would extremely beg to differ, bro.
We would beg to differ. He's definitely getting $100 million, Randy Savage. And listen, Randy Savage, if he does get $100 million, we will bet you he gets $100 million, but you will have to come on my live and do Beyonce's.
And while you're saying that, you would have to say that Devin Lloyd running a 4.66 is not slow.
That's right.
So, yeah.
Manuel Rodriguez, it could all happen before the Derek Carr deal. You're damn right, Manuel.
KD signed a 200. Damn.
Who, Kevin Durant?
Yeah, 200 mil.
Yeah, it's basketball. It's only 12 of them.
Yeah, basketball is such a whack-ass sport. No.
Cash Lord. Listen, I know you have a devout hate for DC. Save that energy for a DC conversation, brother.
Wasted. Have you've been on the channel with Ray before, right?
Yeah, Ray, that's my guy. This is a momentous and splendiferous occasion. Raid is here, baby.
Yo, Raid, man. How you doing?
What's good with y'all, man?
Cool, man. What's up with you?
We just seen your boy run a 4.47 and looking smooth in these drills, man.
Hey, that's the guy. That's the guy. I'm telling y'all, that's the guy.
That's the
right
guy
there.
at 22?
That's the guy.
At 22?
Sure. Honestly, man, not even at 22, because I think the way everything's panning out, he could definitely get picked up in the second round. Maybe not at our 22. At our 22, not at 22 in the second round, but he's definitely looking like a second round guy now.
Christian Harris falling to 22. I wouldn't be shocked if he fell at 22.
Christian Harris isn't falling at 22. He'll be there.
Christian Harris,
he'll be there. Yeah.
Christian Harris gonna be at 22.
Baller though, bro.
He'll probably be a second rounder.
Yeah.
I was really pleasantly surprised with Christian Harris, bro. Like I really did write that man off because of his injury. I didn't even look his way, but bro, he's crazy. He's a good player. Hey, have you got to watch any of these drills yet or anything like that?
No, I haven't at all.
Well, Ray, you gonna do that show with us?
Yeah, let's get with it, breakdown.
The historical. I got to do the research though. I got to find the historical numbers and then line them up with the numbers of this. I'm gonna pick the 5 players, and then we go over it. You know what I mean? That's gonna be evergreen content.
So what are we doing? We're looking for historical players that play for the Raiders that are in comparison, or are we looking for
no? Because what we're doing is NFL comps.
Okay.
So we want to see where we can project some of these guys to when they get drafted. Listen, this is evergreen content, gentlemen. Do you guys know what evergreen content is?
We're talking about their ceilings, though, right? Not where we think they're going to be when they enter the league.
Yeah, we're talking about their ceilings. So we're going to look at, listen, if this guy, like White, they say he's a Warren Sapp kind of player. Okay, we're going to put Warren Sapp's combine numbers. We're going to put his combine numbers up and see if it's an apt comparison.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
But listen.
I already got one in mind. Shit, Pickens right there. AJ Green.
Yeah. That's perfect. It's perfect, man. Listen, evergreen content. Do we all know what evergreen content is?
No, I don't even know what the fuck that means.
Evergreen content is content that will always be there that you can go back to and draw. So we're gonna do this video, and 3 years from now, people are gonna want to look at that video.
Yeah.
Well, I just gave y'all a little game in the chat. That's what Wasted does every now and again. Just sprinkle a little game on you. You know what I'm saying?
Was there any linebacker raid or Wasted that you really liked yesterday?
Probably Uma.
Muma.
or Muma.
Yeah, he's a beast, bro.
He just
mean-
looked cool. He looked like he could definitely be some type of special teams ace. Him and
Oh.
Troy Anderson.
Shit.
Yeah, you
Special
just
teams ace.
yo, you just totally relegated this man to scrub status, bro. You call him a special teams ace, bro? Steve Tasker.
Shit. We're talking about a guy that
Look,
can
I look at it like I just look at it like this. I feel like people watch the combine and then watch somebody run a 40 and be like, oh, they just went from being a third round pick to, or not even a third round, like a fifth round special teams guy to a day 2 guy just because they ran a kind of a
Muma is
faster 40.
definitely a round 2, round 1 guy.
I don't think so, man.
I'm not sure if it's because the linebacker group is not the greatest, but no, he's a round 2 for sure.
Are you talking about Anderson? Or are you talking about Muma?
Chad Muma.
Okay, yeah, he's a dog. Anderson is a special teams ace.
Okay.
Montana State linebacker.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about Muma. I was like, damn.
Eagle. Ray is gonna say no. He does not think Troy Anderson is an NFL starter.
No, I don't think Troy Anderson is an NFL starter.
Did I've said this name a bunch of times.
No, Cash Lord. I'm not saying George Pickens is AJ Green now. I'm saying like if I have to explain that, bro. Come on.
Yeah. No. Cash Lord is very, very, very he's very literal. Very literal.
Holy shit. Official 40 times.
Yeah, bro.
Barnes 4.23, Woolen 4.26, Sauce 4.41. Oh.
But see, this is the thing about Kaylon Barnes and Tariq Woolen and Tyquan Thornton and all that. All right, Barnes, the Baylor, them guys are track guys anyway.
Yep.
So you knew they were going to run fast. Before the draft, everybody had kind of circled them, and Woolen is a big track guy. Yeah. So the thing about that is that in shorts, they know how to run.
Yes.
They know how to run. Does that translate to the football field is a question. So now we got to go to the game tape.
See, but that's why I like Nick Cross, because he's a track guy. But then you put him on the football field, and he looks like a football player. Because he has good, he knows how to attack the ball at the catch point when he's at the safety position. I like that about Nick Cross. Shout out to X, man. He put me on to him, and I'm hoping that he's here today, gonna do some drills. He should do some drills, bro.
Can I ask you a question? Where's X at, man?
That mother. Hey,
speaking of X, he probably walking around somewhere in Oakland with his phone dead.
Look, everybody in here. I'm not sure if X is even watching, but everybody in here, give this man a happy birthday in the chat, man. It's his birthday.
Oh, it's X's birthday?
Shout out to my guy.
Happy birthday, X,
man. My guy X's birthday, man. So everybody in here, just happy birthdays, X in the chat, man. Shout out to my guy.
One of the most knowledgeable guys breaking down players and tape.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, sideline GM is an understatement. He in this ethos that we have, he has some of the most abstract points out of all of us. You know what I'm saying? They're very, very abstract and they're different. But the thing is that he backs it up with his reasoning, man.
Mm-hmm.
Wasted. Why am I wearing Laker gear? Because I like LeBron James and I like this sweatshirt.
And with X, it's like he doesn't look for validation.
Yeah, he just says it. Bro.
He just if he likes it and that's his guy, that's his guy. He's not looking for no validation for nobody. He's gonna straight up say it. He's gonna tell you why he likes it, like Wasted said. So X stand up guy.
Yeah, I fuck with X, man. Before Perrion Winfrey did shit in the Senior Bowl, like a month, he was spamming Perrion Winfrey in the group chat, bro. Bro, X solid dude, bro. Everybody wish the man a happy birthday, man.
Yo, this man said Raider for Life 2273.
What?
Where'd you see that at? Elam 439. Where'd you see that at?
Ooh, it may be. The official times did come out. If he ran a 4.3 fucking 9, that'd be insane.
All right, so now, to be honest with you, with all of the technique that he has, because he has some of the cleanest technique in the draft as a cornerback. His hips look
very fluid.
His hips are fluid. Pause. His hips are fluid. He's a bigger guy. You know what I'm saying? He can play press. He can play man. He's very, very, very
He's a man guy. He's a man coverage guy. He's what you would want in this system for Patrick Graham.
So the thing is that Raid And Raid, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm after I say this, I'm gonna go drink a cup of Clorox. Raid was absolutely right about him.
He said, "I'm gonna drink a couple of Clorox."
I'm gonna drink some Clorox. I'm gonna burn my taste buds out for saying that. It makes me sick agreeing with you.
Oh, man.
So his official time was a 4.39, bro. Fuck.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that.
So do you think he can stay step for step with Tyreek Hill?
See, but this is the thing with fucking Raid.
I don't think I don't think corners have to be as fast as Tyreek to
They don't.
They
don't. Because corners have
to.
safety help. Corners are gonna be fucking 7 yards off. But this is the thing. This is the thing with Raid. Motherfucker, his favorite corner in the draft just ran a 4.39. He goes, I'm not mad at that. Motherfucker, I'd be hella juiced. Like what?
Well, for me, it's just like all I'm looking for is something like a 4.45, 4.47 and below. That's it. You know, like I'm not looking for him to be a 4.3 or nothing like that. Honestly, I don't think they have to be that to be a good football player. So that's kind of where I come from. Like that, you know what I mean? I'm not mad at that. That's fire. Yeah, for sure, that's fire. Of course, I'm not trying to downplay it, but that's just all I was looking for, honestly, man. I'm not looking for him to go out there. Kind of like with George Pickens, right? He didn't go out there and run like a 4.3, nothing crazy, but he run under that 4.5, kind of what I was looking for.
I
didn't think he was going to be super fast.
He ran under 4.5.
I think he could be a fluid. I think he could be a fluid, genuine pass catching wide receiver. Unlike some of these other guys who are more on the, they have more of those tangibles. They have more of those. The genetics gave them that talent. You know what I mean? You're fast, like you're big, right? You're strong. Those are a lot of genetics you got. But what about the natural ability to play the game of football? Natural ability to catch the football. So yeah, that's kind of where I was at with it.
I feel the same way, kind of like T. Higgins, man. We saw a bunch of players go before T. Higgins. He ended up being the first pick in the second round with Cincinnati when Cincinnati brought in Joe Burrow. And he just kind of the same thing, right? He didn't do any game-breaking speed. He wasn't doing anything crazy, but like the he's a football player. Like he knows how to play ball. And we saw it this year, you know? And that's why, you know, I really wanted to keep Higgins on low, but that motherfucker ran a 4.4. I thought that was crazy for him, honestly. 6'3". I was expecting a 4.5, and for him to run a 4.4 was shit. Like that's nothing. That's
Randy Savage is bugging. He said, "Anybody know where Sanji gets his drugs from? Because I need some of that stuff." So we talking about Sanji? Because listen, we fucks with Sanji here.
Heavy.
We fuck with him heavy. Yo, we respect what he does. We respect his channel. There will be no Sanji slander here. You know what I mean?
Still, we got to judge Sanji. I don't know. For those who don't know, Sanji, my boy, we went to high school together. We played high school football together. That's my guy right there. It's funny to hear people say that. What kind of jokes you on? Because I be thinking the same shit. Like, God damn, Sanji, what the hell are you talking about? What is he talking about? But
he has his own perspective. You got to respect it because he backs it up.
That's my boy.
As long as you can back it up, you have football knowledge. I'm willing to listen.
That's my boy, man. Me and him will go back and forth about Derek Carr. I've been on his show going back and forth about it. He hop on in the chats about it. So Sanji, my boy, man. He be wilding though. I know he be wilding sometimes.
Yeah.
This shit, man.
Darrelle Revis. I was looking at this earlier. It's funny someone said in the chat Darrelle Revis ran a 4.38 because I'm looking at these other corners that are great right now, right? Jair Alexander, Jalen Ramsey's. You look at this dude. He's older, Darrelle Revis, but I'm looking at these guys and how fast were they? And they're fast, man. Jair, Jalen Ramsey, Darrelle Revis. You go look at Champ Bailey. I think Champ Bailey, if I remember, his was under a 4.3 or something like that.
Yeah. He's one of the fastest, most physically gifted corners of all time.
Yeah. So when you look at these better corners that's ever been in the league, they're usually 4.4, under 4.4, man. Some of the best corners are usually under 4.4, and it's undisputedly that's just the truth.
Yeah, now you got Kobe Bryant at 4.54. So basically, what we're dealing with here is we're dealing with Casey Hayward on the other side of the hill, coming into the league, a guy that you have to put in the zone scheme and the fence post defense so he doesn't get cooked. So that's a guy I'm staying away from.
Hold on, Ramsey ain't no 4.5.
So what Ramsey you talking about, bro?
Jalen Ramsey.
I didn't say anything about Jalen Ramsey.
No, I think someone in the chat did. But yeah, Uncle Rico said Ramsey like a 4.5. But I think with that being said, though, I think we kind of have to be more excited about a guy like Tariq Woolen, 6'4", ran a 4.2 fucking what was it, 4.28? And then also to that point, I feel like the best corners in the league right now outside of Tre'Davious White are longer, taller corners. So I feel like you look at that and you look at what Sauce did at a 4.41, and it's like, okay, well, it's adding up. It's adding up right now. Randy Savage, trust me, he can cover it. He ran a 4.440.
Benevolent Prime. He says, F that high school. Neither of you could pronounce Illinois properly.
Illinois. How you supposed to say it?
He said, how you supposed to say it?
It's Illinois, right?
Illinois.
Yeah, Ramsey ran a 4.4.
Yeah, nah. Motherfuckers
No,
just saw
4.5. Ain't
him
no
get
way he ran
rep-
a 4.5.
Yeah,
He was a
nah,
fourth overall pick when he got drafted too.
Yeah, he I don't know. He did perfectly to get the hell out of Jacksonville. That was
You
great.
know what, dude? I'm gonna say something right now that'll probably ruffle some feathers, but I think this dude Kyle Hamilton, man. I'm not a big fan of drafting him top 5, yo. I'm not a big fan.
I mean, you know what? I kind of
not.
said this with Graf and Wasted before. I don't see the value in a safety that high either, but he's a great player.
I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
Nope, couldn't do it.
Me and Ray me and Ray said the same shit. We said the same
Could
shit.
not do it, bro. If I were the Texans, if I were to like top 5, right? And I were to tell myself we're gonna take a safety top 5, I would want to slap the shit out of whoever's decision that is.
Red, will you fucking cut it out, man?
Look,
Taking
this is
Red
why
and Andy, listen.
No, but Wasted. This is why when you and Graf asked me the question, how much would you guys trade up, or what would you do to trade up to get Kyle Hamilton? I didn't have a firm answer for you because personally, I wouldn't trade up for Kyle Hamilton. I wouldn't trade up for a safety. It's a safety. I understand he's a great, phenomenal player. I get it, but he's a safety. He is 20 yards away from the play at all times.
Look,
he's a safety. I get it. He's a great player. He deserves to go top 10. But I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it either.
Let me ask you a question.
He's gonna say, if you got a chance to get Ed Reed in this motherfucker, would you? Yeah, I would. But Ed Reed is proven.
Yo, Andy, shut your bitch ass up, yo.
To say Kyle Hamilton's gonna be Ed Reed is crazy.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. That's
the
what
last safety that actually got drafted that high.
Sean Taylor and Jamal Adams. Jamal Adams is ass. The president is ass. He's ass. Kyle Hamilton is not that. But if he projected to be Sean Taylor, what would you say? What say you, Raid?
He's not projected to be Sean Taylor, though.
But projected is such a fucking word I hate, bro.
Like, he's not projected to be Sean Taylor.
Everything is a projection, goddamn it.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Projected is like potential to me. Potential means you ain't done shit. So I mean, nah.
Even if the thing is, what is his projection? Is it Sean Taylor? No, I've never heard anybody say that. I don't think personally, this is what I'm saying. I'm not taking a safety top 5. I'm not, especially when you have a team that you have to build. You have to build a team, and you go get a safety.
Tweaking.
Hold on, Wasted. Answer this question for me.
I'm not answering any questions anymore.
Hold on. I know you got some patience. You're a little older. I know you got patience, man. Come on, man.
Oh.
Tell me this, man. Have you not talked about trenches being the most important thing on a football team? Trenches.
Yes, I have.
So how do you take a safety when you have
because there's 7
nearly no O-line, nearly no D-line? You wasted JJ Watt. You wasted Jadeveon Clowney. You went and got I'm forgetting his name. Eric Reed. Not Eric. His little brother. What's his little brother's name? Justin Reed. And now you go get Kyle Hamilton?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
It makes no sense to me. It makes no sense to me.
He is a transformative piece on that defense.
Cool.
And to be honest with you, if you look at the way people from the Patriot tree, because we have people from the Patriot tree running the organization, right?
But didn't they
build
hire Lovey as the head coach?
Yeah, but we're talking about the GM, Nick Casario.
Okay.
Nick Casario's picking the players. Lovey, that's a rubber stamp, right?
Yeah.
So basically, they're doing that to avoid all of the Sean Watson shit. So the way they fired the coach. So if you are going to build a defense, they build their defense from the back end. They've always had really, really strong secondaries in New England. Nick Casario falls under that tree. To me, if I have a guy that I know is a Hall of Fame level safety and I draft him, I'm okay because I know that I have free agency and I know I have 6 of the draft picks to address other needs on the team. Just because you don't draft somebody in the first round doesn't mean that you can't draft a guy that's gonna add value to the trenches. You can get defensive tackles in the second and the third round. You can get offensive tackles later than that. Let's just be for real here. So if I'm drafting a future Hall of Famer in the first round and then I hit on the next few picks, I can build a team too.
Yeah, we're not saying that you're wrong.
So
we're just saying
basically,
a fucking guy at top 5. That's it.
Yeah, but
That's
the thing is, what we're saying, all things being equal, right? You take Kyle Hamilton and he becomes like last year's draft. You had some guys that were drafted last year that were all pros their first year in the league. You had some guys that are top 3 at their position, man. Like Rashawn Slater and Jamar Chase and all of these guys last year. Last year's draft was phenomenal for that. So Kyle Hamilton, if he's that kind of a player that not us drafting him, but the Texans draft him and he's an all pro, then you hit on that pick.
No, yeah.
And now you don't got to worry about it.
Whoever drafts Hamilton hits. Everything you just said, I agree with. But we're not talking about how good of a player he's gonna be. We're talking about where you're picking him at.
But when you're picking him at me, it means nothing. If you see, Andy, I think you get wrapped up into that too much. It doesn't matter as long as you hit on the pick. It's not really about where you draft somebody. Like we drafted Trayvon Merring last year, and he is a stud. It doesn't matter that we didn't draft him in the first. Am I disappointed that we got him in the second? I'm happy. Who fucking cares? He can play.
I think it does matter because you got Leatherwood, and now he's getting paid way too much money from what we saw him. He's getting paid as a right tackle when he's a guard now. I think it does matter. I think it does matter where you pick the person personally.
Listen,
because I always go back to this. Value is fucking everything. That's why if you can get the same person at 22, but you can get the same person at 30, just because one team says, I need this player, do it. Because there's more value in that. But we're not arguing that fucking Kyle Hamilton is great. Like, that motherfucker is nice. But the value at picking a safety, the position of the safety, it's not that great value at pick, 3?
Yeah, but the difference is, and this is what I will submit to you. Yo, if you're talking apples for apples, any other safety, you're absolutely right. He ain't any other safety.
But we don't know that.
Yo, no, I'm talking about, listen.
I understand what Wes is saying, and I agree to the caliber of player he is. Yeah. All I'm saying is that when you have a team like the Texans, and this is where I think the disconnect is that it's the Texans, right? You have teams like the Texans, Detroit, whatever the case may be. It doesn't work to take a DB. When does it ever work to take a DB top 5 when you are a poverty-stricken franchise that keeps losing? Jalen Ramsey isn't even on the Jags anymore. And he was
Wait, can I ask you a question? Why are you saying they're a poverty-stricken organization? They have billionaires owning that team.
When they say poverty, it's more of like it's not more of a financial standpoint. It's more of a win standpoint. Your win column is low. So it's more like, well, y'all suck.
Yeah,
so
they
maybe
should
not poverty.
Maybe
I'll say just a shitty franchise, terribly ran franchises, and taking a DB in the top 5 has worked win. And that's kind of where where my idea is like that shit never works. Jalen Ramsey is on a Super Bowl winning team that he didn't get drafted to. Jamal Adams,
but it worked.
Not on the team he got drafted to.
Bro, how did Jalen Ramsey not work? He played excellent the whole time he was in Jacksonville.
That's false. When he got traded, he did not have a great year.
Because he wanted out of there. He forced himself out of there.
But then you can't say that he played great all his years there. Because he didn't.
Bro, listen. Let's just be for real here. Jalen Ramsey was an all-pro a few times there.
Yes.
So it worked.
Yes.
They hit on the pick. He's an
But
all-pro
look,
right
but
now.
look, do you not know what was around Jalen Ramsey? Like fucking two great linebackers,
Bro.
a great D line.
You had to
Bro,
start somewhere, though. You got to.
And Kyle Hamilton won't have that around him until
Andy,
they fucking get shit right, bro.
How the fuck do you guys know that they're not going to hit on other picks?
Because look, when you have
the
JJ
Texans,
Watt,
dog.
dude, when you have JJ Watt,
So-
DeAndre Hopkins, Deshaun Watson, and you don't do shit with three of them, and all three won't be on your team by the start of next year,
Bro,
you're doing something.
That's
fucking wrong.
not by virtue of the fact that they didn't fucking draft properly. The Texans had one of the best defenses in the National Football League for a few years
And
because of
did nothing.
JJ Watt.
Success.
Yeah, but bro, look. We're talking about drafting players and them going and becoming something, right? They drafted a lot of DeMeco Ryans and all of these guys. They couldn't put it together because of who they had at quarterback, who they had at coach. You know what I'm saying? But they had a lot of really good players there at one time. So let's not say that they don't know how to draft. They drafted Deshaun Watson when a whole bunch of dumbass teams didn't, like the Bears.
But this is what Raid's saying, bro. This is literally what he's saying. They're being great players elsewhere now. They're not with the team no more.
Yeah, but
Jalen
bro,
Ramsey's not with the team no more. Jamal Adams not with the team no more.
Look, so what I'm trying to say to you is that this is bullshit. This is a bullshit and straw man argument because they played well with the Texans and they left the Texans because the Texans didn't want to pay them or they were unrestricted free agents and they wanted to leave. But that doesn't mean that they drafted these guys and they have this long history of bust.
Okay, who's the best safety in the league right
Kyle
now?
Hamilton's not going to be a bust. I don't think that's what's.
That's what I'm saying. So what are we talking about? So if you draft
who's
a guy,
the best safety in the league right now?
For me, it's the standpoint of Deshaun. Look, think about it like this, bro. Deshaun Watson situation. They don't have JJ Watt and Jadeveon Clowney leading their top defense anymore. They don't have that anymore.
Yeah, but how are they going to get that back? You got to do it through the draft. So you start with a great guy and you draft other great guys, and then you have the same thing you had previously.
There's nothing wrong with Hamilton, bro. It's the position he plays. The best safety in the league, you can say it's Minkah Fitzpatrick. Why did he get traded? Because he's a safety. At the end of the day, the safety position is just like
the Dolphins that were trying to tank. They were retarded.
Okay.
And as soon as he got to Pittsburgh, he's the best safety in the league.
Tyrann Mathieu, the motherfucker's going to be on his fourth team. Other safeties, Jamal Adams, he's already on his second team. Bro, the position safety, to me, does not hold enough value to pick one in the top five.
Bro,
regardless of Kyle Hamilton or not.
It's bullshit, bro. Because you guys act like, see, this is my problem. Like, you guys act like all these guys that are around the league are all drafted in the first round, all these all pros. Max Crosby was drafted in the fourth fucking round. It is about drafting properly. So if he's your number one guy on your board, right? He's the number one guy on your board. He's there. He is the best player in the draft to you as an organization. You take him and then you move on. And you keep drafting, and then you have a good draft class. You bring in free agents. Now you have a decent defense, and now you build on that the next year.
And how many times have the Texans done that?
Yo, the Texans have done that a couple of times, but it was a couple of times where they, for like 4 or 5 years, they were in the conversation. It was a couple of times where, when Bill O'Brien was there, they would make the playoffs every year. And it wasn't because they drafted wrong. It was because they had the wrong guy playing quarterback. They had Brock Osweiler. So then
even with Deshaun Watson, they didn't win anything.
Bro, how many teams win anything? What are we talking about here, bro? Like, so because they didn't win anything, because they didn't win anything in the past, they're not going to draft a guy who can be a Hall of Famer in the future. What the fuck does that got to do with anything?
They can.
I know what I hear what both y'all saying. I agree with the way he's saying. I know what the way he's saying. It's not so much the Texans drafted JJ Watt. The Texans drafted Jadeveon Clowney when Jadeveon Clowney was actually pretty good, in the towards the beginning of his career. They also drafted Watson. They also got Hopkins, Fuller, multiple players. I mean, Cushing was solid, for a good stint. They've had good players.
The Eagles drafted DeMeco. I don't want to cut you off. Did DeMeco get drafted by the Eagles? Yeah,
he did. I think he did. He definitely, the Texans weren't his first team, but they did get a different linebacker. I can't think of his name. Was it he was the outside linebacker.
He was on the other side of Brian Cushing.
What's his name? But they got him too. So I know what Wace is saying. They can get, what I'm saying is where they are, right? They're on the verge of trading their best offensive lineman, They no longer have a J.J. Watt like they did when they drafted Jadeveon Clowney, Deshaun Watson. They had Hopkins already. So that's where I'm standing. That's kind of where I'm at.
Whitney
with
Merciless.
Like,
Whitney Merciless.
Yeah. So you see what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
I
not
agree
only are they on
Whitney Merciless. There you go. So I agree with what you're saying. They can't draft talent. You do want to get that best player. What I'm saying is that a team like that, I feel like they can't afford to make a pick like that because they need to start how they first started. And that's kind of where my point was when they first started doing that, they had got J.J. Watt, Jadeveon Clowney, right? They got Justin Reed later. And Justin Reed came out the draft as one of a very good safety. You know what I mean? But starting with safety now, you no longer have J.J. Watt. You no longer have Jadeveon Clowney. You don't even have Deshaun Watson, Hopkins.
You're not going to have Brandon Cooks. You're not going to have Larry.
It's going to be hard to really build off of that. That's just me personally. How is it hard to build off of that? I'm like, if they could trade back, do something somehow to where they can get more picks, trade back, end up with a top tier defensive tackle and an edge out of this, then I feel like teams, when they have a top 5 pick, they kind of underestimate or almost overestimate what they have. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like they know they have a top 5 pick and it's valuable, right? That top 5 is like top 5. And people, I feel like if they trade away from that and don't get that guy, they're going to be shunned. But it's almost like, bro, imagine if we would have traded our pick instead of getting fucking Cleveland Farrell.
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
John Gruden is an idiot. John Gruden is a fucking idiot.
And we trade that top 5 pick because what did we end up doing, right?
But see, Ray,
again, Cleveland Farrell.
Ray, this is the thing I think you guys are forgetting, right? The Texans they're picking 3rd, right? Second round, they swapped with the somehow, some way they swapped with the Giants and the Jets. So they're 1, 2, 3, 4. Excuse me. They would be the 5th pick of the second round.
Okay.
So what I'm trying to tell you is that they're gonna have great value all up and down this draft. All up and down this draft, man. So you know they can hit with that. Kind of like generational talent at 3rd and then go right in the second round and get a transformative piece right there as well. You know what I mean? I think we're missing that point there. So like, listen, it's all about taking as many good players or great players as you possibly can.
I agree because obviously, they're drafting higher in the rounds. So then in that second round, they could go get if a Renfree slips defensive tackle into the second, boom, they could snatch
Kyle Hamilton, Perion Winfrey. That's a good draft.
It definitely. But I just think about it in that top 5 pick. Me personally, if you're not getting your quarterback, and I've always believed this almost a lot of times, if you're not getting your quarterback with that top 5 pick, if you're not getting your Justin Herbert, your Joe Burrow type quarterback, not a Matt Corral or some shit, right? Then I just believe that top 5 pick, you have to go get that value somewhere else with more picks. That's just my opinion. That's just
who's coming up with 3 to get what? See, that's the thing about this draft.
For me, it would be see what my options are to move back because I feel like you could definitely find somebody to move back. You'd be in that 10 to 15 range, maybe even 10 to 18. And you would also add on potentially something heavy because to get into that top 5, you are getting something heavy, bro.
This is the problem. That is the kind of ideology you would use if there was a quarterback needy team, but that's not what we have this year. We have a lot of second tier kind of talents at quarterback. So what are you moving into that 3 spot to get? Are you moving into that 3 spot to get Thibodeau? Right. So what team would move into that 3 spot to get Thibodeau?
Going to need a quarterback.
And personally, I think they have Davis Mills. I think they should rock out.
Davis Mills is fine. Davis Mills is good to go. So what I'm saying is that so the team that would trade into number 3, normally when you move up and you commit that much future draft capital, you're taking a quarterback. You're not trading your next year's first to take Thibodeau, especially in this year's draft. You have a lot of good defensive ends who are a shade under him or probably might be better pros than Thibodeau. So who are you taking at that point? Who are you moving into number 3 to take?
And what I would say to that is there's been plenty of times, and last year we've seen it, and I know it's quarterbacks, and I agree. Usually it's only a quarterback, right? The Packers only traded up to get Love. The Niners only traded up to get Lance. So I definitely agree. Usually only trade up. But I potentially think there will be, if you were to put that pick out there and say, look, I'm willing to trade this to somebody. Teams, if they want a guy, they would do it. We just don't personally know. We just don't personally know, but there's teams that would say, yes, I want to go get that number 1 offensive lineman, and we're going to trade up and go right there. Because there's teams like the Rams who are willing to trade away almost everything and just get one player and be like, we're good. There's teams like that. There are teams. It's just that strategy is just unconventional because of what we always see year in and year out, is that teams will just sit there and they'll just take the most hyped up guy. Kyle Hamilton's maybe not hyped up because he's actually good. But what I'm saying is they'll take that guy that everybody said that they should take, and they'll take him. And it's like, bro, you could have done a lot more. And it's kind of like you said, you could go and get a starter later in the first round, and you can get a starter in the second round. So why not double up on that instead of just getting a Kyle Hamilton? And I know you like Kyle Hamilton, but it's like, is Kyle Hamilton really a Charles Woodson? I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
Listen.
And Kyle Hamilton, and it's like, is he gonna I don't know. I'm not gonna go down the return and the special team stuff, but I feel like,
look, man. What I'm saying to y'all is this, bro. If you go and you get the guy and you do well in free agency and you draft with your other picks and they're players that are playing and starting on your football team, then Kyle Hamilton is not a bad pick. Now, if you just take Kyle Hamilton, and then you miss for 2-3 years in a row, then it's a bad pick. It's the same thing with Saquon Barkley. They took Saquon Barkley at number 3, and the Giants consistently missed. So now it doesn't look so great. But if you take this man and you hit, it's not a bad pick. That's just my personal opinion. I think Kyle Hamilton is a transformative player. I think he's the best player in this entire draft. And if you can get him at 3, I feel like that's a steal.
Hey, man. We just got to agree.
I don't think 3 would be necessarily a steal. I just think that's just where he would.
That's what happens. That's the value. So we talking value. And so if you're like, so if we look back in 10 years and out of this draft, we got 3 Hall of Famers in this draft, and Kyle Hamilton is one of them, then you picked right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, it's just the thing is that when you do it, you just can't miss. You can't keep missing.
So would you trade up for Kyle Hamilton, Wasted?
It depends on what the stakes are. I'm not trading away my future for Kyle Hamilton.
You know what I'm saying? Farrell says Raiders tried to trade down with Farrell pick, and we had pick 4. Honestly, I didn't think we had to trade down. Shit, I think we had plenty of options.
Just take Devin White. Take Ed Oliver.
Devin White.
Josh Allen, Devin White. I mean, who else was available that year? Plenty of other players.
There's no way that they tried to trade down because there's so many teams that would have moved up and grabbed one of them guys.
Yeah. I mean, that's a good point. Wasted. I mean, I've heard so many people say, the Raiders tried to trade down. Why wouldn't anybody have traded down and picked up Josh Allen, Devin White? I think Ed Oliver was in that draft.
But it was a lot of guys, man. It was a couple defensive backs.
We took Cleveland Farrell. Like,
look, you can't sit up here and explain away the organizational malpractice that John Gruden and fucking Mike Mayock.
Yeah, that's different. That's not like Kyle Hamilton. That's like if you take Kyle Hamilton, you're supposed to. The Texans are supposed to take Kyle Hamilton, basically, right? The Raiders weren't supposed to take Farrell. We were supposed to take Devin White, Josh Allen,
I would have been happier if they would have taken one of his teammates.
Man. He has great football character. He's a great person. Let's pick
Cleveland Farrell. Hey, did you know Cleveland Farrell's parents were both in the military, man? This is a guy that knows how to be in the military, man. He fucking eats sea rations, man, for his lunch. We got to get him, baby.
Hey,
He's
look,
an idiot.
shout out to my guy Jack. He says, guys, as a Notre Dame fan from the 70s, Kyle Hamilton is a beast. Asked me this question last year, would have rather have Jock from Notre Dame. Kyle Hamilton will be great, not number 5. Okay.
I'm an Indy guy. I'm a Notre Dame football guy as well. That's my favorite team, and that's only because Tim Brown. Since a kid, I just follow.
Shit, I go back, man, to Tony Rice and Rocket Ishmael and all of them motherfuckers.
You said Rock Ishmael.
Rocket Ishmael, yeah. Rocket Ishmael was the shit at Notre Dame, bro.
I kind of feel the same way, Ruben Rush. Shout out to Ruben Rush.
Todd Light.
But the thing is, Ruben, and this is why I feel like Wasted and Graf and other people are so high on Hamilton, is like you see him and you see he has traits of Hall of Famers, guys that'll wear a gold jacket at the end of their career, you know? So it's like it's kind of tough because you want to draft as many of those guys as possible. But I still firmly agree that safety is just it's just a safety. Like look at what happened with our safety. We're talking about moving the motherfucker to linebacker. So it's like,
yeah, but these look, stop conflating stupid people running your organization from smart people running.
It's not even that so much either. It's just
safety.
the value,
Like,
man. I'm saying,
bro,
you gotta think like some of the best defensive linemen were drafted at this pick. Some of the best defensive linemen that could wreck an entire freaking football game. A safety can't do that. A safety cannot wreck a game.
Yeah, but see, the thing is that for me, right? Like if Thibodeau's not your guy, and you're not going to draft another left tackle, you're not going to draft a tackle. We don't have a lot of these transformative pieces. So if Thibodeau's not your guy, none of the ends are your guy. There's not a quarterback that you got circled that you want. There's not a receiver, huh?
Trade back at that point.
Yeah, but the thing is that who's gonna move up and invest the draft capital it takes to do that? Because some of the teams that are defensive end needy are picking right after you. Okay, so what is it going to take? So what are you going to swap picks with them and get a second? Like what does that look like?
Nah, I feel like there's teams that we're a team that needs a fucking offensive lineman, bro. Like, bro, the amount of offensive linemen that could potentially slip just cause Kyle Hamilton could go at 3, just cause Aiden Hutchinson and Thibodeau can go back to back, like, bro.
So for the Raiders, right? What does that look like moving from 22 to 3? That's the
thing. Lot. That's why when you guys asked me, I said,
no, you don't.
For the Raiders.
You don't. That's too rich. I'm saying if you're right there and Kyle Hamilton's right there and you say he's the best player in the draft, I have no problem with you taking him. But if you take Thibodeau, I have no problem with that either. So what if you're Cincinnati? If you're Cincinnati, you're coming all the way up from 32. It's not going to happen. I'm 31. They already got Jesse Bates or whatever. No. Nah, they may tag him.
But they probably want Evan Neal or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You trade up. Nah, you don't trade fucking up for Hamilton. That's my thing.
But that's too far out for me if I'm the Texans. I'm not going to 31.
31, bro. So that means you're going to ask for their pick next year.
Yeah, yeah.
So Cincinnati, I'm not fucking giving you my first rounder next year.
Yeah, no. That's why I say it would have to be 10 to 20. Someone in the 10 to 20 range to where you can get their first and potentially their second.
And the reason why
something like that.
And the reason why I think that's a flawed logic, because free agency is before the draft now. It's not like it used to be. They're gonna address that line in free agency. You bet, believe you me, they got cap space. They are not gonna wait for the draft with their prized possession in Joe Burrow. Yeah, they shouldn't. They wouldn't. Mm-hmm. So now they're never going to commit the kind of draft capital it would take to move up to 2 or 3 to get one of these guys like Quandary or something like that. They're not going to do that. And so basically you're going to go from 3 to like the bottom of the middle of the draft or some shit. That's one way to look at it, OG Fade. We'd have lost one more game. We would have had Bosa and Max. That's one way to look at it. That's a good way to look at it.
That's the crazy. That's a crazy way to look at it, but it's true.
Yeah, maybe they might have not taken Max.
Bro, I was so shocked, bro. I wasn't shocked, but I was actually genuinely.
Well, no, I think
because they took Cleveland, right?
Quinnen fucking Williams, fucking Jets.
Yo, Quinnen Williams is my guy.
All right, let's talk. I gotta talk to y'all about this draft y'all did earlier, though, man.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, talk to us.
Come on, Rain Man. Come rain on our parade.
This is the second time that y'all motherfuckers took a offensive lineman in the first round.
See, but it was because of what we were just talking about, Raid. The value of that offensive lineman. You can't tell me that's not the best fucking player on the board there.
Y'all gonna move a seasoned veteran in Colton Miller. The disrespect.
Hey, fuck that.
The disrespect Mr. The man you just gave it a contract extension to, y'all gonna tell him move your ass from left tackle
Nah,
to
that's what
right
Waster
tackle.
said.
I said
respect the right tackle.
because he played right tackle all through college, and they converted him to a left tackle in the National Football League, right? So if Quandary comes in the league, right, and he's
I don't even
Rashawn
think
Slater,
Cole Miller would feel disrespected because he's getting paid as a left tackle and he just had to go play right. I don't even think he'd care.
So say for instance, like if we drafted Rashawn Slater last year, who's a better left tackle, him or fucking Colton Miller? Right
You
now,
gotta go with Slater.
yeah. So who the fuck's got to move? The inferior player. So if Quandry's a better player than him day one, you got to move him. That's it. Yo, the kid's better than you, bro. That's
and
it.
Colton is getting paid as a left tackle, so I really don't think he'd care.
No, I hear you. So would you say that this offensive tackle is as good as Christian Slater?
Christian Slater, yeah, the actor, he's probably a lot better than him. But Rashawn Slater,
I'm tripping.
Yeah. I think he's as good as Rashawn Slater. I think he is. Yeah.
No.
No, but you don't know
Slater
that.
is. I feel like Rashawn Slater is legit, like damn near 1-on-1.
I think
Okay,
both of them
but where
guys
did
are going to be
Rashawn Slater
battling
get
for All
drafted?
Pro every year.
Where did Rashawn Slater get drafted?
I mean,
Lower
where
than
he
this.
gets drafted it don't really matter because it's hindsight at that point. You know what I mean?
No, it
It's almost
does.
like
We're talking about
it's almost
value. If you get Equanu at 22, that's fucking amazing.
But like I said, that's
And you're filling a
hindsight.
big
That's
hole.
based on hindsight. Of course, if you were to redo the draft, he wouldn't have gone where it. If we were to redo the draft, Rashawn Slater would end up being he'd be top 3 probably at that point.
Last year, he still wouldn't be the number 1 pick.
So, no, not number 1 pick, number 1 lineman. But he would have probably ended up being a top 3, top 5 pick at that point.
Yeah, but Equanu,
I'm not taking some rookie, throwing him at left tackle, moving my current left tackle to right tackle. Personally, I'm just not with it.
Nah, but see,
I wouldn't either. That's
thing.
not the direction I'd go into the draft either. But when you see that talent on the board and he really shouldn't even fucking be there, you got to pull the trigger, in my opinion.
Ray, I'm saying if you go into camp and he identifies himself as being a better player from day one, he's a better player. You move him. I'm not saying take a guy that you're like, oh, well, I don't know what he can be. He's going to project to be better 2 years down the line. Then you don't move him. If he comes into camp and he's better day one than Colton Miller, go to right tackle. You know how to play it. That's just the end of it.
Bro, I have no plan on taking an offensive lineman at all in the first round. I have no plan on that. But
I don't have a plan on taking any lineman in like the first 3 rounds, honestly.
I could agree to that. Yeah, I like
one of these stud guards on the board the second round. That's a need. Tackle and guard are a need. You got to keep Derek Carr clean.
I like the 4th round. It's a good sweet spot.
If you're a Derek Carr guy, you want to keep him clean.
We got to keep him clean with veteran presence, though, in my opinion.
Yeah, my opinion.
Because think about it. You brought up the Bengals, and they're going to address that issue in free agency.
Yeah,
we need to address that because having Leatherwood is a big exclamation point, red exclamation point right over Leatherwood at right guard. I wouldn't want a veteran, seasoned NFL professional next to Leatherwood.
At tackle.
That's what I was going. Yes,
at tackle. But see, what I'm saying to you is the reason why I'm moving Colton to right, you'd have that.
Colton, I love Colton Miller. I think he's a great left tackle. I think he's probably a great kid, everything like that. He's not a leader. He's not a captain. He doesn't hold a voice. He's not an alpha male.
He's a role player.
He's a very good role player. Yes, he's a very good role player.
Yeah.
I want somebody to come in and be a leader.
So you want somebody to come in and punch fucking Leatherwood in the mouth? Like,
no, maybe not Tom Cable style, but at least somebody to come up. You know what I mean?
Bro, I want Richie
and be like, yo, knock off the fucking false starts, bro.
Yeah, I want a fucking Richie Incognito. That's what I want. Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. That's where I come in when it comes to the offensive line. I just want free agents, offensive line to be addressed in free agency. I'm not waiting on an offensive lineman to come in to develop, to fucking be better, wait 2-3 years so I can hear Raider Nation say, look, Colton Miller took 3 years to be good.
Yeah, I don't want a 3-year thing.
Bro, this is not what we are talking about. We are talking about a day one, damn near all pro coming in here. That's what we're talking about.
Come
That's
on,
what
man.
I'm talking about, Ray.
If Christian Darrisaw went and did if Rashawn Slater went in this draft, where would he rank amongst these offensive tackles?
I mean, well,
He
knowing
would
what
be
we
the
know
best
now,
one.
it's different. It's different knowing what we know now. Because there was a question mark whether he was going to play guard or tackle.
Rashawn Slater?
Yes, coming in the draft
No,
last
There
year.
was I don't think there was any question. Maybe Tevin Jenkins or
Oh yeah, my bad. Tevin Jenkins. You're right.
maybe
You're
Tevin
right.
Jenkins, but
Yeah,
Rashawn
no,
Slater
Slater,
was purely an anchor on the offensive tackle.
Yeah, but look, I feel like that's a good question. Where would he rank? I feel like he'd be, but it is hard though, knowing what we know now, because he had a great year.
I just think Rashawn Slater was great last year, though. I feel like last year he was still a top tier tackle before he even got drafted. Like he was one of the best tackles coming out of the draft.
Well, what is he? I think didn't he make All Pro? Rashawn Slater?
I believe he did.
So that's what I'm talking. Yo, see, Ray, when I talk about stuff like that, this is what I'm talking about. If we got a guy that comes in day one, yeah, he's All Pro, second team All Pro, Pro Bowl, rookie, all rookie team, all of that shit. Play 17 games, started 17 games. I'm talking about if he's a plug and play starter like that, Jesus Christ. If he's Penei Sewell, Jesus Christ, you got to take him.
Well, Penei Sewell got moved around a bit.
Penei Sewell is different though. Like,
yeah. I didn't know.
Sewell's different, and that's kind of where I'm coming in. There is no Sewell in this draft. I'm sorry, but there's no Penei Sewell in this draft.
No, Penei Sewell is like fucking baby Anthony Munoz.
And that's what Penei Sewell, where did he go? And then compare that to where Slater went. If those Slater and Sewell were in this draft, these other offensive linemen would be probably boop, 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 boop.
Listen.
Scoot back. The only one that would probably be in the conversation would be like the top 5.
Kwanu and Nick Kid from Alabama.
Guy, though.
Kwanu's the top guy. He's going to be the top guy. That's what I'm trying to say, Ray. Like,
that's what I'm saying. As 22, bro. Like, come on now. Like, Kwanu at 22.
Oh, no, man. That's just me. Look, I'm not hating on your pick or nothing like that. But personally, I just cannot stand getting another offensive lineman. Imagine that 3 offensive linemen we drafted would be first round picks on our O-line.
Yeah,
bro, that is terrible. That is terrible, bro.
That's a fact.
Okay, so who?
And not only that, the Chargers didn't even have an offensive line. They drafted their guy Slater and then went and got 2 other guys in free agency.
Well, the guy that they got in free agent last year, they're probably going to cut.
They got
the dude
but they
that was
got veterans on the offensive line. They had one of the better O lines, and they only had one rookie starting, and that was Slater.
Yeah, we got a UDFA and 3 first rounders and a 3rd round pick. That's a lot of value for not enough production,
bro. I'm telling you, I'd be pissed. I'd be furious if we did.
Hey, I'm telling you, I have no look. I just like Kwanu so much that even with Treylon Burks on the board when we drafted that little mock, and the other dudes that were there, I had to pick him. I had to because I
hear you.
Because I honestly don't see
if it was drafted.
Huh?
Because think about it. Didn't we draft Cohen Miller Gruden's first year, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And we just drafted Leatherwood last year.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that means within 5 years, in those 5 years, in the first round, 3 out of the 5 years, we drafted an offensive lineman. And they all 3 were fucking tackles. Like, bruh. I don't know. At that point, I just wouldn't even know anymore. Yeah,
it sucked for sure. I want to shore up our O-line in free agency, but don't forget how good McDaniels is as drafting O-linemen. Certainly not as bad as Gruden was. Look, they don't have 1 first-round pick over there in New England as their O-line on their O-line. So I don't think we're going O-line in the first round. But I just saw Kwanu there, and I couldn't resist.
Bro, if Kwanu is on the board, you take him.
You have to.
You take him, dude. Like, we're not talking about, and see, this is the thing, Ray. You got to stop conflating people making bad organizational choices from making smart ones. No one in America, besides John Gruden and fucking dumbass Mike Mayock, would have drafted Alex Leatherwood where they drafted him.
Of course.
No one. Colton
I hate
Miller
those
was
guys.
Colton Miller was a good pick. He was the great pick for that time. We needed him.
No, it was a good pick now.
Man, I
No,
fucking hate it.
what I'm saying is that was a good pick. That
Yeah,
was
it
a good
was.
pick. Everybody knew we needed a left tackle. Derek Carr got beat up the season before that. We wanted Mike McGlinchey. The 49ers moved up ahead of us, and we were stuck with Colton Miller, and we took him, and it looked like it worked out better for us because I think Colton Miller's a better player than Mike McGlinchey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Fuck the Buccaneers for taking Vita Vea 2 spots ahead of us. Fuck you guys.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that, so if Ike Ekwonu is an all-pro tackle, why would you be upset at that?
Yeah, you have to.
You got a young guy on a rookie contract, and you know Carr is protected. Then you go in the second round, and then you move from there, and you get a defensive tackle.
Yeah, but then you got.
So you're building from the trenches. What happened?
Then you got to pay him that all-pro left tackle.
Yeah, but the thing is that's fine. Like, why you guys worry about money like you're paying them? We ain't paying these people.
Hey, nah, we are paying.
It don't come from us.
I'm not too worried about the paying or any of that. I'm just
Port City Raider. We're arguing about this because we're talking about our mock draft and why we took him.
Yeah,
we're not talking about in real life, yo.
Ekwonu will not be there. Ekwonu, he will be long gone. But that's why we got him because the motherfucker will be long gone, and it's at a position of need.
I hear that.
And it's at a position of need. I do not want the Raiders to go offensive line in the draft. I do not believe they'll go offensive line in the draft. We didn't go and do that mock draft with the intent of getting an O lineman in the draft. But
no, that's how the chips fell.
Yeah, that's just how it fell. If Devin Lloyd was there, we would have got Devin Lloyd. If other dudes were there, we would have got them. But Ekwonu was the best player available, and it just so happened to be at a player of need, at a place of need. So we did it.
Talk
about the rest of the draft, the rest of the draft was.
Yeah, I was about to get to that. I was about to get to your second round pick because I was trying to. The hamster wheel was spinning in my head trying to remember who y'all was picking. So.
Yeah, bro, you got it right. We drafted so many players, bro.
We got like 11 players and shit.
Yeah, we got Pickens, and then I think we went.
And then after Pickens, was it Tariq? It wasn't Tariq Woolen. It was
Yeah, we went Tariq Woolen 3rd round, and then we went 4th round. Where'd we go? We went linebacker in the 4th, I think.
I was surprised y'all got Pickens. Honestly, I was surprised y'all got Pickens.
I wasn't. Pickens a baller.
Personally, I mean, at 22, I don't think it's bad. I think he might go in the 3rd round, but y'all know I like Pickens, so I ain't got nothing to say. I mean, what is there to say? The dude, he tested the way I expected him to.
You thought he was going to run?
I think his biggest knock is because he didn't play a lot. He was injured. He came off an injury to come back in the season off that injury. Played only 4 or 5 games last year. Coming back off that injury, played in the national championship, won a ring. But I just feel like he didn't get enough. He just didn't get enough noise. I just felt like he didn't get enough noise. And I thought it was interesting how J-Mo. The what?
You thought he was going to run a 4.4?
I just want to see if I just wanted him to go under 4.5. I was looking for a 4.5 under because of his size. But it's just interesting how he's just kind of like not forgotten, but just a little bit less on a totem pole. You know what I mean? He's around that. It's almost like think about it. Christian Watson. Who do you think is a better wide receiver, Christian Watson or George Pickens?
Pickens. I think that Watson has the most bust potential out of all these wide receivers.
But it's just like Christian Watson gets a lot of love. You know what I mean? He gets a little bit more hype. And for me, I just kind of see that. I'm like, dang, it's crazy how Pickens can be a guy on a national championship team, help contribute to win in the last 4 games. So it's not like he just showed up in the national championship. No, he was there previous. He was there throughout the whole playoffs to help.
Mm-hmm.
Slip so far down and not get the noise he deserves. And that's kind of where I am with it when it comes to Pickens. That's why I've been, I guess you could say, pounding the table for Pickens. You can just click hide and it'll go away.
No, I don't really care.
Look, man. See, when you talk about George Pickens, right? You talk about a guy, who they have him as a late 2nd round position, right? When you talk about scouting. Right, so when you talk about that the scout, his draft profile is that he suffered that catastrophic injury in March 2021, that ACL tear. And that's the problem. You know what I'm saying? And then before his injury, he was the NFL draft's, most physically gifted guy. He's like supremely gifted, man. He dominates smaller corners and everything. And he runs beautiful routes. He's a very good athlete with excellent length. You know what I mean? He's able to track the ball. I mean, and not for nothing, the elephant in the room is really the ACL injury that he had and the extent that is hurt, which it has hurt his value. You know what I'm saying?
But he currently goes out and runs a 4.4, and then it's like, okay,
bro, that means nothing.
Yeah,
that means nothing. We
doesn't
don't
erase the injury.
Yeah, doesn't erase the injury, man.
But
he has a number of skill issues too, and that's another thing. He's a diva, so that's the knock on Pickens. It has nothing to do player for player. There's no comparison, damn near, to no one else in the draft. But the problem is that shit. What did he get in trouble for, man? He had that he's been called very undisciplined too by Kirby Smart. By the way, Kirby Smart said this. You know what I mean? And also he was ejected for punching another player.
Mayock and Gruden will draft him at pick 22.
Pickens? Oh, yeah.
They say, we see a guy with trouble. We can help him out.
That seems like Reggie McKenzie too, right? Say no, not really. But listen, Pickens is the biggest boom. He's the biggest boomer bust player in the draft. That's just what it is, man. This is a guy that you have to get your hands on if you can.
Yep. With that being said, though, we taking this, right?
Yeah, why not? You going down 2 spaces? You'd be stupid not to.
Yeah.
All right, Wasted. This on you.
Picks on me?
Yeah, we going bottom or top. Reject, fuck y'all. All right, where you going?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
But to add to kind of what Wasted was saying,
Jermaine
on
Johnson.
the flip side, it's crazy how Pickens' injury could hold him back so much. But then I'm not comparing him to J-Mo, but a J-Mo can literally come out the draft, potentially not even play or be ready to play your first week and still be 2 rounds, like a 2-round gap between the two, almost.
Do me a favor. Take Trayvon Walker from me at this pick. Trayvon Walker.
Whoa.
Out of Georgia, defensive end.
Oh, shit.
You might as well trade back.
We already did. We traded back. Trayvon Walker's there for you. Him and Jermaine Johnson. Either him or Jermaine Johnson, man. I want a defensive end at this pick.
All right, so fuck wide receiver.
Yeah, because there's so many wide receivers in this draft.
Okay, so we're going Trayvon Walker?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Trayvon. I like Trayvon Walker.
All right, so just fuck up the draft board for Raid, huh? All right.
No, it doesn't. Because there's gonna be other wide receivers. Perrion and them guys are gonna be there.
All right, Ray, you up
No,
next.
but that's better because now second round could be interesting.
But what the fuck does that mean for Yannick and Coombs?
Then Traylon Burks went 39. Carson Strong to the Broncos. Chad Muma second round to the Seahawks.
Muma's a second rounder, bro.
Yeah.
This is a good board right here.
Yeah. Hold on. 54.
Yeah, but that's the 2023. We're not drafting the 2023.
But we can counter that bitch.
Yeah, go ahead, counter.
No, I'm good. Let's just go ahead and let's make our pick.
Right.
Go to corners.
Wyatt. Shit.
Go to corners real quick.
Devontae Wyatt is big chilling, huh? Okay. Nope, your boy not there.
Kyler Gordon,
Go
Tariq
D
Woolen.
tackle.
Devontae Wyatt's at D tackle.
Yeah.
Travis Jones. That'd be nasty. That'd be nasty.
Quandary Mathis.
Travis Jones and Walker. Fuck.
Yeah. Go to just wide receiver real quick. If nothing at wide receiver, then just go ahead and pick up.
Pickens, Watson.
Go ahead and pick up Wyatt.
So we're gonna reunite the Georgia boys.
Yeah, might as well. Let's get that going. Let's start something new. Go ahead and get, instead of getting a quarterback wide receiver combo, we'll get a D tackle DN combo.
Ooh.
That's nasty. We got pass rush for days.
That is nasty, man. You know what? I'm going defense here too. You stay in defense. Nah, I'm not gonna go defense. I don't want to keep getting Brian Asamoah. That's who I would get in real life, though. Ah, my dude.
See, Troy Anderson projected 118. That's kind of high.
Jerome. What we got on offense? Pickens in the
Oh,
third.
wow.
Got to.
And
Got
Lindstrom.
Got to. Hey, Lindstrom, he did great. Hey, I think this is where you get Lindstrom or McKinley or Verone McKinley here. You're back on the clock. Wasted.
Okay. So we got a tackle on the board. Yeah, we right here. What happened?
Oh,
all right.
okay.
Go.
Where the hell did Verone McKinley go?
Wait, go down. Okay, we haven't had a corner. I want Tariq Woolen. I mean, Brian Asamoah's there too.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't got a linebacker either.
Ray, what you doing? You taking the corner or you taking the linebacker? The corner, right?
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I'm looking at. I would probably.
I'm looking at McKinley and Asamoah.
You talking about from my pick or right here?
Me, right now.
I would say probably. Probably corner.
So Tariq Woolen. Damn.
I got tunnel vision, bro, on two people.
What's
bro.
Tariq Woolen's measurements? How tall is he?
6'4", bro.
6'4", yeah, 6'4".
Sheesh.
Yeah,
ran a 4.28.
Yeah, that boy ran out his damn shoes.
Verone McKinley to Detroit. Okay.
Let's see where I get. Let's see what we can get. 100
Rondell
and what?
Robinson still on the board.
Rasheed Walker. I like Rasheed Walker too. That tackle out of Penn
Hey,
State.
Mays just left. Fuck. Channing Tindall. Man. Haskell Garrett. Clark. Fuck. Wandale to Baltimore. That's a nice little pickup.
Oh yeah, that's crazy because they got Hollywood too.
Yeah, it's a nice little pickup. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, what we got? What we got on the board? Oh,
He was a safety.
Let's go look at the offensive. Let's look at the offensive line, interior offensive line, and then
we can. They should have Parham here because they got Parham all the way fucked up. Yep.
Chasing Hines.
Parham, big.
Jamari Slayer is a beast. He's a beast.
You just want to be the Las Vegas Bulldogs, huh?
I'm just saying he's a beast.
That's crazy because let me look at the running backs.
James Cook's there. Yup, take him. We got
Cook.
Dalvin Cook's brother.
Fuck yeah.
I'm taking James Cook right there, man.
That's my boy.
I got to.
Ooh, back-to-back joints. Okay.
Damn, we got hella Georgia Bulldogs.
Is this on me?
Nah, fuck you.
We drafted 3 Georgia players.
Oh, we still don't got a safety.
Drafted 4. We drafted Pickens, Cook, and the tackle in the
end.
end.
Oh, Pickens! Holy smokes! God damn.
Now we got our safety, Nick Cross, baby. All right, this on me, right?
Ooh, gotta take that.
I would keep this pick. This is me personally.
We get 3 picks though.
Oh, Nick Cross. Damn, you took Nick Cross. You like him more than Bubba Bolden? Bubba Bolden's my guy.
I think my thing is.
Yeah, let's take it. Take it. We get more players.
I think my thing is with Nick Cross raid is that I just see the speed. I know we're not going to get beat with him back there, and how good he is playing the ball.
Yeah. I gotta watch Bolden's tape this year though, because I haven't watched it this year.
All right, go to defensive tackle. See what we got left.
Another one?
I just
want to see what's left. I want to see what's left.
Crazy.
Okay, let's go to. All right, we're good there. All right, let me go to linebacker.
Have we got an offensive lineman?
No, we haven't gotten one. I'm probably gonna.
Mika McFadden.
McFadden. How big is McFadden? Isn't he kind of like a smaller linebacker?
All right, go up to the tackles, please, real quick. Tackles and guards. Logan Bruss. Damn. All right, go to guard.
These are the rounds I have to look for familiarity. Right?
Parham.
Yeah. Schaefer, Parham. I gotta go Parham.
baller. He looked great.
Yeah,
in
I
the
don't know too
drill,
much about
too.
him, but I know Memphis' run game
was
was
insane,
their
right?
game.
Bro, he looked great in the drills.
So on me, round
Tyquan
7.
Thornton? Tyquan Thornton? God damn.
Got that speed. We got
What
that.
did we pick? What did you just grab? The offensive lineman. We got.
I got a guard. Yeah.
Receiver. You got Cross at safety. We got a DT. We got an edge. Got a
Get the
defensive
motherfucker
tackle. We
ready
got a
for
running back too. Go to the quarterbacks.
We got Jack Cohen.
Quarterbacks are ass right now. They took everybody. Jack Cohen
Cohen.
is fucking terrible, and so is De'Aaron King.
Yeah, Derek King. Go to. Is Morrow a free agent after this year?
No.
No.
No, yes. After this year. Wait.
Nicholas Morrow.
No. Foster Moreau.
Morrow.
Yeah, he is. Tight end.
Really?
We got a tight end. Is my boy there still? Jelani Woods is there, baby.
Jelani Woods. I don't really know any of these.
He's
tight
6'7". He ran a 4.61.
He
Beast.
can't block for his fucking life, though. He wouldn't fit this.
But you know what, man? When you're 6'7", you run a 4.61.
Defense. Let me see. Go ahead and pick up. Defense corner. Let me look at the corners real quick.
He could double dip. Linebacker. Wait, did we get a linebacker?
Jeremiah Moon. Let me look at corners real quick.
I don't think we got a fucking linebacker. Jermaine Waller, he just ran a 4.7 today.
Yeah, go ahead and go get that tight end, man. Because I know we traded some picks, and I know we have some more 7th round picks. So
Alabama receiver Jamison Williams told what? Hold on. He told Miami scouts that he really hopes the team drafts him. Fuck him. Who'd you say we're getting?
the tight end.
Oh. Jelani Woods.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Oh, shit. We got so many picks. We'll go linebacker, man. I don't think we got a linebacker, right?
No, I don't think so.
I'm going to go to DeMarco Jackson. Appalachian State.
Yeah, DeMarco Jackson. I only know who Moon is out of the rest of them guys.
241. Back to you, Wasted.
All right.
Velus Jones Jr., Jack Cohen. Damn, we missed out on Pierre Strong.
Velus Jones Jr.
Oh, Pierre Strong. Damn.
Yeah, we already got a running back though.
Ain't no way he goes this late.
Yo, Velus Jones Jr. Gotta do it.
Yeah.
It's great. It's a great value pick right there. Telling y'all, man, trading back is the way that you do it, bro.
Yeah, we picked up a lot of.
How many of the guys that we picked do you think can actually be starters in 2 years?
I think almost all of them.
Almost all of them. Facts.
Yeah.
Nah,
They
I
can be
don't
starters?
think the linebacker.
I think we picked up a few starters, man.
Marco Jackson, maybe.
Oh yeah, not him.
Parham for sure. Nick Cross should. James Cook should. Tariq Woolen should. George Pickens. Damn, bro.
Definitely Wide and Trayvon Walker pencil them in for the next 10 years.
We got Georgia.
Yeah,
That's crazy. That's wild. I don't know. I like Cook though. I like Cook at running back. I do.
I love that.
I love Cook. He's my favorite running back.
Very versatile. He can run.
Yeah,
he's like an Alvin Kamara.
He can catch out the backfield.
Yeah.
Sadly,
he won't be there.
Bro, this is some of our best work. Seriously, it really is, man. Velus Jones Jr. in the 7th.
In the 7th, yeah.
And with that being said, the safeties are about to go. Safeties.
Yeah, and I like how we got some offense in the end of the draft because we started defense heavy.
Yeah, dude, Parham is fucking that's crazy good value.
Yeah, you did right. We skipped over it. I'm gonna skip on him for me having a transformational defensive end on our roster. So now
Who did we skip on?
It's about Raymond. He loves Raymond, man. Marvell, he loved that guy.
You really skipped on Raymond.
Yeah, I really skipped on him for the fucking defensive end we got. You damn right I did.
Oh shit, Kyle Hamilton's about to run his shit. Kyle Hamilton's participating?
Cook. What did Cook run? Like a 4. I think exactly a 4.5.
They ran a 4.4, right? No, 4.5
No,
like
he
his
ran a
brother.
4.42.
Yeah, it was. I think it was like exactly 4.5.
Yeah, like his
Yeah,
brother.
yeah, it was because his brother ran a 4.52, and he
Yeah.
said that he was gonna beat his brother's time, and he beat it by when he ran the 4.5.
Yeah, I think his second run was on. I think 4.47.
Yeah, but it wasn't. I don't think it was official or something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, he's
But-
not the fastest, but he's definitely
Holy
has what makes
shit!
up for speed. But
God damn.
that was lit, bro. I appreciate. Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and head out, man.
Yeah,
I was
true,
about to
true.
say,
Been on
bro,
here
I
for a
just been on
second,
for
man.
3 hours.
Yeah.
True, man. True.
So
I'm out, y'all.
I'm glad I was able to pull up at the last minute, man. Appreciate it, Andy. Wasted
no
as
problem, bro.
always.
Appreciate
Always
you
a
My
fun
brother,
time,
my
man.
brother.
On here, man.
Brother,
Wow.
we got to put our heads together for that comparison thing, though, man. That's gonna be freaking dope, man.
Easy.
Yeah,
I
we
could go
got
ahead
you,
and bring
man.
up my three guys, or how many we're gonna do. However many people we plan on doing the comps for, and
Yeah,
I think I already spilled the beans on one of them, but
yeah, it's all good.
It's
So
all good, man. That
Pickers
shit
and
was
AJ.
mad fun.
Yep, because it is exactly.
I'm gonna freaking watch these safeties off air, man.
Man. All right, appreciate y'all, man. I'm finna
All right,
get out
y'all.
here and get to
Peace.
these kids, y'all. Appreciate
Hey,
y'all, man.
appreciate every single one of y'all, man.
Yes,
Stay
sir.
safe. Blessed Sunday. Love y'all, man.
Peace.
Yeah.